that knows that Biafra is a religion. Biafra is not just a nation. Biafra is not just a name. Biafra is not just another country. It is our religion. And not only that, on top of the matter, here on Radio Biafra is where we worship Elohim. On Radio Biafra. But some people don't know. This is why somebody will prepare themselves and enter IPOB just for ulterior motive. Enter IPOB just because they were sent to come and do some damages. Hey, but they don't know what is coming to them, because this is a foundation built on Elohim. This is a foundation built on a solid rock. That is Chukwu Kikabiama. That is Elohim. And that is why it will take them 60 good years before they can penetrate this IPOB of the ancient. My goodness me. Now when no say IPOB na the biggest, not be only say IPOB na the biggest, income be the largest. Oh boy, income be the monster, largest mass movement. Where they for this we planet where they call Earth. I don't know, and you want to try. Not be only say IPOB get all this quality what they talk about. IPOB also can enter into the hands of Elohim. Elohim na go carry dig the ground, dig the foundation of IPOB. It be like person we want come wrestle with him maker. You want try? You feel wrestle Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha with defeat am. But when it come to Elohim, person no feel battle with him maker. Sure you get. Now, you may think say, or rather you may say, but why not they boast like this? Why not they bragga like this? May I tell you why we they bragga? We they bragga like this because anything where person can't do for this earth, can't carry blood to put on. Oh boy, that thing don't become spiritual. Oh. And I make us they sing that song. Sure you get? I'm not sure say you get. People don't die, bro, for this struggle. Men don't fall. You know, sometimes we wait there for abroad. We don't understand. You know, when I went home to bury my mama, I put eyes for ground. Oh boy, so men they fall. for Biafra land. Men, they fall in the morning. Men, they fall in the afternoon. Men, they fall in the evening. I can't ask myself, say, I believe so men, they fall for Biafra land. Men, they fall in the morning. Men, they fall in the afternoon. Men, they fall in the evening. I can't ask myself, say, I believe are listening, confirm they want us to go out of air, but trust me, you won't try. You go try, but you will not succeed. All right, I need somebody to confirm if I am still coming out. I went completely off air. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I need confirmation, please. I am back. If I'm back, Mazi okay foreign eke. Confirm for me. Confirm if I am back. I don't know what happened. Can anybody confirm? Inbox me. Tell me if I am coming out, because I just went off. I know I should be coming out on Facebook Live, but I want to know on radio app, if you can hear me. Please, very, very important. All right. Okay, my brother Amy Christ, all the way from Italo, he said that it is okay now, and we must continue. They want make I stop, oh, but I no go stop. All right, because they do this, I tell you what I go do. I go start from top again. No shaking, nothing that happen. What it be the story? The story for this morning, beside they tell you, say IPOB no Ponga, IPOB na the largest, say IPOB na the monster. You want try? Because Radio Biafra na where we dey worship Elohim. You see this Biafra, what they call Biafra. Well, I don't understand, say Biafra na religion now. As you get Christianity, oh boy, and you can't get Jewish religion, you can't get this one. Biafran self na his own religion, where they on his own. Now make any time when we come from this platform, we begin to sing, we begin to do things, we begin to preach. Biafra, like they unite all the religion, where they for Biafra. Whether you be Christian or whether you be Jewish or do anyone where you be, all of them they under Biafra, because Biafra are the umbrella. Biafra are our religion, and here on Radio Biafra, a day where we the worship Elohim, a day where we the worship Chukwu Kabiaba. That Biafra is a religion, and here on Radio Biafra is where we worship. It's Radio Biafra, the first and the last. All right, now be the first matter why I talk. Say Biafra, now be our religion. Say on this platform, where be Radio Biafra, and there where we the worship Elohim. And get another thing why I talk. Say if you be baby Sabo, if you baby Sabotua, they carry you come plant inside IPOB. Say you want try. Oh boy, in 60 years now I go take you. Listen, I want send you. A wise man once told me it will take you 60 years to penetrate the current structure of IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra. And it will take you another 150 years to shake up its foundation. It did not stop there. Now listen. IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, is too strong like a hammer to be divided. Its foundation was built on the solid rock that is Elohim. If you are one of those nursing on how to pull down the structures or foundations of IPOB, honestly, you have a very long way to go. And good luck. IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, is the largest mass monster movement in the whole wide world, built on the foundation called Elohim. This is IPOB, and this is Radio Biafra. We are the first and the last. All right, we must continue. Now, so with the shell, we go continue, bros. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. They hear from Omo day for low day for Biafra land. Of course, Olona province inside Biafra land. And I dare here this morning, make we carry this message, make we carry this matter, go give our people. This morning, I want to talk about one topic where our leader tell me. Now, the thing where our leader tell me, now I want to tell you. He tell me, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, he say, make I guard this struggle jealously. Oh boy, I don't know how to break that one for pidgin for you. He said, make I guard this struggle jealously. This morning, what we want to talk, I want to find out how person go guard this struggle jealously. I beg, help me. I they try, they brainstorm to find out what I fit do, which channel, which direction I go focus. Making come be say, I dey guard this struggle jealously. We don't understand. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu know things where we don't know. He don't see afar. He don't see say to gather our people no easy, bro. So he don't see say we are danger to ourselves. He don't see say sometimes now we go protect ourselves from ourselves. He can say make we guard this struggle jealously. Something where you they do, you don't lose your brother, you don't lose your parents, you don't lose your family member, you don't lose friends, you don't lose people where you know they don't die koro before your eyes. And person one can't destroy that thing. What do you go do? You go she done the watch am. You know go she done the watch am because you don't invest. It be like say person where import goods from Mobodo Yibo. You don't put money, your container there for highway. You go to sleep. You don't go sleep every minute, oh boy. You don't enter internet. Make you check how far the ship don't land. The ship don't sink for high sea. Waiting to happen. Even when that goose don't land for seaport, still you don't go even sleep. You don't go rest. You go for custom. You go for immigration. You go for this one. You go ask them waiting to happen. Here is my bill of lading. When are you going to release my goods? Because you don't invest. Maybe say if you don't go borrow money for bank, you don't go borrow money for bank, import that product. Because you know say if anything happen for that product, oh boy, you don't finish, you don't break it there. If anything happen for that product, now it be the end of your life. On top of that, you go owe bank. They go repossess your car. They go repossess your house. Now it be the resemblance of guiding this struggle jealously because we don't invest a lot. We don't invest blood. Waiting expensive past blood, I ask you. Waiting expensive past blood. Can you imagine person way lost in brother for this struggle of Biafra restoration? Person way lost in own blood brother for this Biafra restoration. And in come she done. Come watch Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. I can't turn Sabo now, baby Sabo. One can't destroy the struggle. One can't hijack the struggle. Wait till you think say that person we lost him brother go do to me, Mazi Ikechukwu. Because it could be like say, if he allow me to succeed in destroying the struggle, and I be say the death of him brother are in vain. It be like say the death of him brother are in vain. That person go do everything possible. Even if he go kill me to make sure say this struggle is catalyzed, is restored. In go do am. I don't know if I'm making sense this morning. I'm talking about guiding the struggle jealously. Now the thing why our leader tell me, he say, Ikechukwu, guide this struggle jealously. I know so many of you here don't hear that thing before. You don't hear that word. But I tell you my own personal experience, my own personal message. Ikechukwu, guide this struggle jealously. Now make me no care, boy. I no send. I go talk him the way he did. See, I don't even care say your matter dey right. I don't even care say you get a case. I don't even care say you carry the whole evidence waiting for this world. But may you no carry your reggae, come spoil my high life. Share you get? No carry your reggae, come spoil my high life. Because the thing be say, not be only you get this struggle, now millions get this struggle. Hundreds of thousands, millions don't bury for ground because of this struggle. Blood don't flow, boy. Kids don't die. Women when get pregnant, they don't cut their stomach open, come out the pikin, kill them because of these struggles. I don't know if you get it while I talk. Oh boy, the verse at the boy this morning. But a holy verse, so now holy verse, now the verse. I want you to understand the word. Guide this struggle jealously. Because I the verse Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. And because somebody do something wrong for me, Mazi Ikechukwu, I can't say, okay, because okay, foreign, because Pastor Chris, because Amy Chris, all the Chris waiting for this world, they don't do something bad for me, because of the anger where they don't infuriate in me, because they don't make me vex for heart inside this struggle, inside my IPOB family home, because of them, I go destroy this struggle. I don't know if you're getting what I mean. Because Mazi Ikechukwu no happy again. Because Mazi Ikechukwu, they upset with some certain people for IPOB. I can't decide, say, because I'm angry with people, I'm going to destroy the struggle. And they forget, say, the millions get the struggle. Not be only me get the struggle. If I destroy the struggle, make a day happy. What about the other millions? They're going to watch me. I don't know if you get. Millions, they pay their monthly dues, oh boy. Not only me, they pay, oh. Millions, they go for family meeting. Not only me, they go. Millions, they go for protests. Not only me, they go. But because I they upset with somebody, I they upset with Mazi Kenga, I they upset with Omote Biafra, because of them, I go destroy this struggle. I go scatter and make everybody go home. I don't know if you get selfishness. And you think, say, the other millions, where you no concern, where my matter no concern, they go sit down, they watch me, and they destroy the struggle right before their eyes. Because I sit down, make I analyze the thing when Nnamdi Kanu tell me. Make I analyze the thing when he told me, say I go guard this struggle jealously. You know, sometimes when our leader they yarn, some of us know they listen very well. When in the yarn, oh boy, that guy they make sense. That guy they make sense, no be small. But if you get brain, if brain fill your cup, will be head. You go think calm, you go reason am, no say this guy they make sense. Say the thing when in the yarn, oh boy, not correct. So me I sit down. I go ask myself, say, wetin Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mean self? Wetin mean when he say I go guard this struggle jealously? I can't think, say, okay, fine. I get a girlfriend where I love, where they buy chocolate, they buy them things. I dey spend my money for her body, I dey lavish money. I carry and go mall. And so we dey mall. Another guy come, touch him for body. The guy no say anything, no. The guy can't touch the girl for body. What have he do? I go just watch. I go allow the girl self make him ask question. Or I go just give that guy a dirty slap before I go even find out waiting or reason why he can't touch my woman for body. Sure you get. Now you be guiding your things waiting jealously. I be my continue. Say you marry a wife. Now we don't talk girlfriend though. Girlfriend one day 50% degree. Now make we talk wife. We day 100%. Even 7 na 150 degree. I can't return, oh boy. I can't see my wife. They come off for another man's car. I don't even ask question. Who be this guy? Will carry you so? Some people will get short temper. Oh boy, they go rush before the woman go even explain. Oh boy, fire go bust. Even the guy, the driver, the Uber guy will drop the woman self. Before he go explain himself, oh boy, your hair don't scatter be that. Now him be guiding your thing jealously. Sometimes you might not be right. You might have a wrong judgment too. But now medicine after death, you go guide your thing jealously, you go ask question later. Now so IPOB there for some of us if you don't understand. If you want hijack IPOB, you need to go through me, Mazi Ikechukwu first. I don't know about you, I'll tell you about me. You need to go through me first before you go hijack this struggle. If you want to spoil this struggle for us, if you want to spoil this reggae with your high life, oh boy, you first go through me. That is what we call guiding, protecting, my goodness me, securing this struggle jealously. Do you know why our leader always say, we expel you from IPOB? How much more? You can only yap for 3 months and you will disappear in thin air. Do you know why he says that? And if you look back, people where we don't pursue come off for IPOB, where then they? I know they like to mention name, but I go mention name. When George Oni Iberibe was expelled from IPOB, no been there for Facebook, the yap. We are Biafran this, watchman, we are going nowhere, blah, 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 blah. We go show them, we go expose, we go do this, we go anoint, we go send fire. Oh boy, don't reach, when I don't reach you, I ask myself, George Oni Iberibe still there alive? Because I know they hear him again, the yap, I seen the yap before. I can't remember what you already can't tell me, say, we go expel you from IPOB. You can only yap for 3 months. You can only post for 3 months what you go do on Facebook. Not only for Facebook you go do. After that, you will go and rest. George Oni Iberibe na one example. DJ Rezo, another example. And the rest. So they ask you this morning, bro, so how you want to secure this struggle? How you want to protect your corner? Because IPOB in our corner, now they tell you. I don't care say you have problem with IPOB. Now your own beef, oh boy, you don't concern me. Why I want to follow you? Say you the fight with IPOB. Say you don't like DOS. Now your problem, you don't concern Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. Like when the man you baba. If you want to fight with the DOS, go fight with them. Now your war, now your battle. No carry me put for your battle. Did you want to go fight with them? My battle, allow me to fight. Whatever come out of it, I will take it like that, like a man. The thing when they vex me, be say people go get issue for this struggle. They go get issue with one coordinator. They go get issue with one family home. They go get issue with DOS. They want make you can't join them. They want, you know, I don't understand. I bet you don't get power again. Not be you they go, they find trouble. Not be you they go, they look for Nyanga. When they sleep, you go wake them up. When the Nyanga don't wake up, oh, they pursue you. You can't come as a cage to make I join you fight. That is the most useless and dumbest fight you will ever fight in your life. Joining people to fight their war. I don't know if I'm making sense, these people. For church, they go say, am I communicating? Congregation go say positive. The most dumbest fight where you go fight my people, make una listen. IPOB, make una listen. The most dumbest and stupid fight where you go fight be say, person where they look for trouble, busybody, in go find trouble, come. When trouble don't come, when he see say, I no fit stand this fight. He go call tell you, say, you see these people, you see this DOS, they're useless, they are this, they are that. You know what? I beg you help me, make we fight them. And you go sheepishly, mummishly, abokishly, follow person. Oh boy, follow person. We go find trouble. You they live your own life, JJ. You no look for trouble. You they live life normal. Person go carry trouble on their own because they feel say they don't arrive, say they don't enter. If you don't enter, make you fight now. Why you they go look for supporters club, fan club? You wait they follow. You get brain self. You get brain. The day where you go get your own trouble, the same person if you follow you go fight. And they ask you what they follow. Any day where you go get your own personal war, any day where you go decide, say, I go fight Mazi Ikechukwu, the same person where they follow, they feel can't help you fight Ikechukwu. They don't feel come. You know, say you be mumu. If you look for trouble, find them. Because if you look for trouble, boy, you go find them. Because this one we do so, trouble fools, trouble berekete for basket. My goodness me. You go find them. But when you find them, oh boy, no run, no go look for fan club. Fight your battle. What did they talk this morning? Guiding this struggle, IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra. My goodness me, with all our life, with everything we have, with all our breath. Now, so my leader talk come, and I don't decide. Say any bagger. You hear me? So any bagger, we want can try. Men can try. Any bagger we ain't can try. Man can try. You know, say one thing about Mazi Ikechukwu, you don't know me well, you don't know me well. Trust me, you don't know me well. You see, you fit do anything. You fit swear at me. You fit insult me. You fit talk to me anyhow. No problem. But when you can't reach for Biafra matter, when you can't reach for IPOB matter, oh boy, pack well, because I go damage you. Yes, I say I go damage you. When you reach for IPOB matter, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu matter, oh boy, I go damage you. Me and you go be friend. Very close friend. But leave matter for IPOB alone. Leave matter for DOS alone. Leave matter for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. Let me tell you something we don't understand. When I fight for DOS, I know the fight for DOS say I know the people. Wait they inside DOS, say me and them are friends. Say I like them or I hate them. You know even come into picture. I dey fight for DOS because DOS na institution under IPOB. DOS na institution where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself carry his own hand set up. Do you know what it means? I don't know if you get. If I have a company and I have a company secretary, and you be my worker, you go swear at my secretary, I go fire you. I don't know if you get. I dey fire you, not be because saying you're wrong. Maybe my secretary self did something to you, will motivate you to swear at her or him. But the reason why I go fire you be say, you know, say na my secretary, me will be your guy. Now my secretary, you go swear at my secretary or even slap my secretary. But you go sleep for jail. When you finish sleeping for jail, I go fire you because you no respect Oga. You no respect me at all. Now the same thing we did for IPOB. You say you like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Shebi. Now he instituted all the structures we did for IPOBs. DOS not be the only structure where we get. We get African rep, share you get. We get European rep. We get Asian rep. We get all the rep of this world. We can't get coordinators put on top, national ones, southern ones, regional ones. We can't get local ones. And we can't get members, provokes, media personnel, this and that and that. Oh, but you think Senna didn't put themselves there? I don't know if you get. Those people are representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even as small as their position may be, secretary, provokes, person with organize food, welfare. Oh boy, that person, they represent Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Any day you insult that person, any day you slap that person, any day you even attack that person, oh boy, you don't finish for IPOB. You don't know that? You don't finish because, not because say the person no insult you, the person fit insult you, but the fact that you no follow procedure, like because you go attack an officer for IPOB, that one now number one offense. You have the right to report if you are undone. You have the right to bring your case before the right people, before arbitration. You have the right. I'm not saying that office bearers must insult you, abuse you. No, not at all. But do it the right way. But when you don't do it the right way, You know what they say? Obey before complain. I go for meeting. My coordinator come insult me, talk to me anyhow. I go just ignore him, go home. No be say I take him. No, but I go pursue him. I go escalate because he get national coordinator. He can get reps. Where I carry the matter, escalate. But if I no escalate, I go attack the coordinator for Facebook or anywhere. But let me say, I'm guilty as sin. You know, guilty not because I'm wrong, but guilty of failure to follow procedure and process. Make I leave her here. Wait till they talk. Guide this struggle jealously. Now you be the back line. And process. Make I leave her here. Wait till they talk. Guide this struggle jealously. Now you be the back line.
I want my own, no be jealousy. I want my own, no be jealousy. No be jealousy. I want to live on my own, no be selfish. No be selfish. Fighting for my rights, no be wicked. No be wicked. Chukwali so pankeka muna bane kwai. Adini zani Biafra. Akwali no kwanya kamune bene kwai. Adini zani Biafra. Olisa chukwo pankeka muna bane kwai. Adini zani Biafra. Chukwali so pankeka muna bane kwai. Yes, I'm a freedom. Come on, send me fit to kill a man. Do your own, make I do my own. Stay your place, make I stay my place. How you go see how much more love? Yeah, what's in my eyes see? I say what's in my eyes see? Yeah, my candy band puruna. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I do my own. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I enjoy my emotion. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I rule my world. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I do my thing. I want my own, no be jealousy. No be jealousy. I want my own, no be jealousy. No be jealousy. I want to live on my own, no be selfish. Fighting for my rights, no be wicked. Chukwali so pankeka muna bane kwai. Adini zani Biafra. Chukwali no pankeka muna bane kwai. Adini zani Biafra. Olisa chukwo pankeka muna bane kwai. Adini zani Biafra. Chukwali so pankeka muna bane kwai. Yes, I'm a freedom. I know you forget Operation Python and Stew. When they want the man down, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As I they cry every day. As I they cry every day. I know say God no go live with us. God no go live with us. Shout out to him, yes sir. Who just bless you, no one can cause. Whatever they do it just to put chance. Just to put chance. Who just bless you, no man can cause. Who just bless you, no man can cause. Finally.
Radio Biafra and SADEC, like with this soda from there, we they carry this message they give you now. Johannesburg now be the place where we dey, and from here we dey rush am, they carry and go the whole wide world. Oh boy, no be small thing. If you dey join us this morning, make you welcome other people, because we want to talk matter this morning. With the ask una, make una guide this struggle where Elohim don't give us, this Biafra where God don't give us, make we guide them jealously with all our life, with everything we have, because we don't pay price. Oh boy, tire. We go damn where we go say we go watch, make another person come carrying reggae, come spoil our high life. You know, go happen, Lila. They tell you before we continue, but make we pray, make we carry this program, come give to Elohim. Say, make him come catch him, bless him, make him come meet our leader when day, make him bless our leader, make him give him freedom, because we want to see him, he don't take. We want to see Papa don't come out. The kids don't they misbehave. We want to make Papa come back. Make him take bulala. Make him finish those kids where they stubborn in our midst. Make we pray. As we don't pray finish, we go take small break. As we don't come back for break, but we go open our line. Make you call me this morning. Tell me how you want to take God this struggle jealously. Make I understand. No sir, still they learn. I be baby where they for stomach. Now when I go teach me. Tell me how you want guide this struggle jealously. Now they talk this morning. Make we pray. Father, we thank you this morning. We don't carry your name raised and high, because not only you be Jehovah, not only you be Elohim, we dey for heaven. Now you be your God, we dey for heaven. Even the gown where you wear so, it dey brush ground, because Elohim, now you be everything. We say for your Peking will be Biafrans. Sometimes we go day stubborn. But yesterday we don't kneel down, we don't pray, we don't atone for our sin. Say, make you look, oh boy. Make you look, Papa. Make you forgive. And you self don't look. You don't look matter very well. Come check him. See, say we dey serious, you can't forgive us. As you don't forgive us, Papa, we dey pray, say, evil people will still remain for our midst. Make you expose them all. Because we not go reach this promised land with this kind of people. People where we go reach the promised land, and the 100 men where their hearts they clean. Now them be the people who go reach this promised land. As we don't pray on this morning, now so it go be. And we don't pray in the name of Chukwu. Where be Okikabiama? He say.
Yo, this is a song written from me to you, all you Biafran soldiers.
I want my own, no be jealousy. I want my own, no be jealousy. No be jealousy. I want to live on my own, no be selfish. No be selfish. Fighting for my rights, no be wicked. No be wicked. Chukwali so pangi kamuna bane kwai. Adi nezani Biafra. Akwali no kwanya kamune bene kwai. Adi nezani Biafra. Olisa chukwu pangi kamuna bane kwai. Adi nezani Biafra. Chukwali so pangi kamuna bane kwai. Nezama freedom. Come on, send it fit to kill a man. Do your own, make I do my own. Stay your place, make I stay my place. How you go see how much for the fun? Yeah, what's in my eyes see? I say what's in my eyes yeah, my candy band puruna. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I do my own. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I enjoy my emotion. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I rule my world. Free me up, free me up, free me up, make I do my thing. I want my own, no be jealousy, no be jealousy. I want my own, no be jealousy, no be jealousy. I want to live on my own, no be selfish. Fighting for my rights, no be wicked. Chukwali so cry every day. I know say God no go live with us. God no go live with us. Shout out to him, yes sir. Who just bless you, no one can cause. Whatever they do it just to put chance. Just to put chance. Who just bless you, no man can cause. Who just bless you, no man can cause. Finally we win. Rest in peace, rest in peace, all the fallen heroes. Rest in peace, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Afungonu mekineki. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Afungonu mekineki. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Afungonu mekineki. You already know, you know I'm in a so we say, DJ business, you know I see the beat. I want my own, no be jealousy. I want my own, no be jealous. No be jealous. I want to live on my own, no be selfish. No be selfish. Fighting for my rights, no be wicked. No be wicked.
Asi no sisi so madu nanya. Oburuzi no nyotu anya. Na mbumere na magama. Aboburu pachara anya. Baka no sisi so si madu nanya na. Oburuzi na magihe.
Talk this morning and ask you, oh boy, how you go take guide this struggle jealously. Now the thing where our leader tell us, he say make we guide this struggle jealously. I can't check and say why they talk like that. He can't dawn on me say no be people where you they call comrades, no be all of them be comrades. You get people where they here with a different motive. They carry different agenda, enter struggle. But if we no guide this struggle jealously, now MB say we go to watch as the thing where we don't suffer all these years go die before our eyes. We no go allow one. God no go allow one happen. All right, and me I'm go open the line. Now line I go open. Make our people call me this morning. I want make you call me, make you tell me how you want to guide this struggle jealously. In a minute I will be back and I go open the line. No go away.
Thank you, black man. Freedom time. Let's sing that kind of song that for me story, for me heroes day. Oh, I. Biafra freedom. Papa, where are you? You walk in the cabin, no me, I'm Rachaye low, Wagere, Lele na Wuga Mola no one, Bachale Bolo no go, Odomo Amo, Bola no me, I'm Rachaye low, Wagere, Jano, I say Jano. Supreme leader, your children, I say, yeah. Ya member when I sing in a me song, them I say me say what type of freedom I say. Ya member when me hold in a me body like Rastaman, I got injury time. I say, heaven come down, that glory come fill up my soul, fill up my soul. Because when at my cross, my Savior, come make me whole, come make me whole.
Almighty God, as I'm living at the place, as I'm keeping at this place, praise of my life, as I'm living at the place, as I'm keeping at this place, giant creation, as I'm living at the place, as I'm keeping at this place, save my life, as I'm living at the place, as I'm keeping at this place.
Children, 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 I said, he has done it again. Rest say, Nnamdi Kanu, line for freedom. Yeah, for the heroes there, we can't forget. Respect, Onibe, oh I. Papa were anya gile, chukwu kike ka bịa ma bịakwa gere o. Arịrị gbola nume, amracha yelo wa bịakwa lele. Lele na nwuga mola n'ụwa. Gbadala boro n'ụwa wa odomo wa. Arịrị gbola nume, amracha yelo wa bịakwa gere. Ọnịcha bịakwa gere. Ekekere wa bịakwa gere.
All right, make we get down to it. Our lines don't open. You feel call up for WhatsApp. Our WhatsApp number now +27 740 678 412. Make I repeat the WhatsApp number again. Now +27 740 678 412. For the last time, if you want call for WhatsApp, the number where you go call now +27 740 678 412. People we want call for Skype. Our Skype line also they open now. Radio Biafra SADEC. Now Radio Biafra SADEC. Don't forget say Radio Biafra. Now one word. Radio Biafra SADEC. Now be our Skype ID. Let me repeat the WhatsApp number again for those who know here and well. Our WhatsApp number now +27 740 678 412 +27 740 678 412. Now be our WhatsApp line. You feel call us also for Skype because Radio Biafra SADEC we there for Skype. Our Skype ID now Radio Biafra SADEC. Radio Biafra SADEC, and we go take your call. And so we continue. Don't forget the topic where we dey yarn this morning. The topic where we dey yarn, we dey talk say how you fit guard this struggle jealously. I want to know, make you tell me. As our leader don't tell us, say we go carry everything where they inside us, protect this struggle, protect our territory from the enemies. Even the enemies where they within, we must protect this struggle like it is our last, because all our life depend on this struggle. Our lines are officially open, and you there for liberty to call Radio Biafra. If you call, we will take your call. Once again, we will take a quick break as we wait for your call, as we continue to take your call. As a matter of fact, the calls already done, they come in, but we go take them. But let me take a quick break, make a fix 1 or 2, 3 things here and there. But all right, we must continue. Somebody is saying that the app is not working, but no be true, because I don't check the app is working. Make you check your setup, make you check your data, make you check everything, because our app is on and we are live and we are direct. This is Radio Biafra SADEC, and of course we are the people of the East. We will come back.
We can't continue like this. We have come to restore Biafra or die restoring Biafra. Chineke abịawa ibu agha
chọrọ ka m kwuo oche m ka m je ekwukwe
I beg carry go with a listen. Caller on WhatsApp.
Nwanne m nwoke Chukwu ka bịa ma gọziere m gị o.
Ndewo nwa Chineke, ndewo.
In fact, I'm very much happy this morning hearing you and with the whole joy everywhere. The joy is not just on your side, but even here, I'm just very happy because at times when things are happening and you expect the man of the house to act, and if he did not act, it will look as if there is nobody in authority. What actually happened this very week, yesterday, and just from yesterday, actually is a thing of joy. To be frank, I now believe that IPOB still has somebody in charge, because most of the time we try to overlook certain things. People who are coming in to create, to make noise, to manifest. I mean, we are not in August meeting. What we are here is a serious business, and people should just know where they have entered. We are not here in competition, neither are we here to create sin. To tell you the fact, I'm just very much elevated in spirit, because it shows that somebody is in charge. It shows that the structure IPOB is operating on. It is something that is very, very stable and they can stand the test of time. I'm just trying to advise most of our brothers who are trying to do certain things, jumping from one platform to another, giving counter directives that is not from the US. They should sit up. They should sit up, because the dangling knife that has no front or back is still on everybody. So it's either you are in or you are out. And don't you ever think that when you are out, it will mean the end of IPOB. No, rather it will grow IPOB.
All right,
Mazi, IPOB has gained strength from
Mazi, I need to ask you. Mazi, can you hear me?
Confidence, and I know that every work anybody puts in IPOB is never a loss.
Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, I want you to round up, but I want you to round up with this. How do we guide this struggle jealously? Please tell us.
Yes. My brother, you see, the word guiding something jealously means something that is precious, something that you love, something that stands the test of time. And you dare not, just like where you have a wardrobe full of clothes, there is one you will always hold so dear that you, even when anytime you wear it, you will not want anybody that is turned to near you. IPOB is a structure, is a body, is a family that is so tested, that is so loved, that is so precious. And the only thing we can do is to believe in IPOB, believe in the struggle, believe in what IPOB stands for, and look upon the structure that it is going to lead us to the promised land, not on polished grammars, not on words that cannot stand the test of time. That is how we can hold this very family. That's this type of structure, holding it preciously, holding it tenaciously, holding it with every belief that it is a foundation that is well established under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our great leader, who has done everything to make us hopeful for the promised land we are expecting.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mazi. Thank you. Very well articulated, very well analyzed. I do apologize that our people on Facebook, apparently I didn't know that there was no sound. There was no sound on Facebook Live, a lot of technical issue. But please, if you are on the platform, confirm if the sound is back. Confirm if you're on Facebook Live. Confirm if the sound is back. If you're on Facebook Live, confirm if the sound is back. All right, let me go to Skype, and then, of course, I will go to other people. Caller on Skype, can you hear me? Caller on Skype.
Mazi Ikechukwu.
Good morning from here.
May your days belong, sir.
And you too, my brother.
No doubt in my mind. One Chineke, you are among the 100. And Elohim will bless you. See you, sir.
Tell me tell me, my brother, how you want guide this struggle jealously. We need men who will guide this struggle. Because the vultures has gathered and we have identified them. But we need men, the gatekeepers, who will protect this struggle jealously. Because this is our all they do. I beg you go.
First of all, I'm Biafra that IPOB is the solid rock we stand, and every other ground is sinking sand.
Yes, so
first of all, that aspect, I did this struggle just like Odara only issues Otra no Odara only issues Otra no Ima also miss here Odara Ima half fun they Ikechukwu. Itron Igbo na ịma ọdọ asụkọdoro onye isi zọta yomi isi ya ịma ha fa na ịmụ onye ga-enye ya
ọra chana
so ọgwụla ya na-ahụ pọs ọ na-ahụ ụzọ nwa kọndishọn ọ maghị ebe o si zọta dị ụdọra n'ụkwụ tie ime isi editin uche gị kwesịrị ịdị anya so otu agaghị eji aga dị struggle because ihe our only hope, our only life, our only future for our generation, everything about us. What did he call? When he call my brother? Oh, you sabu na do hano choose or chineka on kona lahani. They na corona. Oh, but I didn't. I'm not choose immediately.
Thank you very much.
Economy Kenya. In the trade, I will never our own people. Biaya na kora economy na Biafra land. Economy, no road, no electricity, no sea, no seaport, no airport. Economy only buying and selling. Or any economy.
All right, brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Economy buying and selling. Make I tell you that this message where we carry they give us so now for saboteurs where they within and outside. Now message for honor. Say we don't ready for honor. Say we want guide this struggle jealously. She wanna get. You know some of them don't understand. Say we get men's for ground. DOS day for ground. Their leg no they shake for ground. If you can't one carry your mess, come for IPOB, one can't jump around. Oh boy, I go repansa. They will get one place and we continue. When we say we must continue. Now when we don't finish with you, we continue. We don't get time. Biafra like one go collect. All right, people don't they call they too much. Oh boy, no be small thing. Make I go for Mazi okay foreign. Mazi okay foreign. Can you hear me? Mazi okay foreign. All right, Mazi, hold on, Mazi, hold on. I think I need to hold on. I need to do something quickly. Mazi okay foreign. Hold on. I'm Mbambagi. Before I get Mbambagi, just hold on. I know say that I want to protect the struggle. Or you carry go Mazi foreign and tell us how you want protect the struggle. Now Mbamba, how you want carry? Wait till you want use. I beg go on.
Mazi, good morning. Every other protocol is dealing with that. I remember Mazi Chronic and I hear from Omaka, all the province of Biafra land. I appreciate the fanaticals, men of valor, radicals all over the world. My hand are up, all of you. Onion remains our leader, Mazi Nnamdi. Mazi, we are talking about how to protect this our struggle.
Now, so
and guide it very,
our
very
territory.
Mazi, like
the back line.
Of course, Mazi. Mazi, as my name go na ekrona ekeola. Onye obla no na line e fe na mbambo eola. Aha. Mazi, my own be say that area where I dey, you know say na radio where I did that station I did, I know best. I the guy them jealously. I don't want make zoo people get any information about that. I the guy them very, very jealously. And another thing we be okay they do, we say my eye on your committee, I do everywhere. Mazi, like this one where I send for you now, this man will come from Eke Imezi Honorable Osita Ikechukwu.
Yes, I heard.
So Osita Ikechukwu, I send him many type of Osita Ikechukwu, the Honorable Osita Ikechukwu, the nickname is number 1. He's from Eke
but the time when we finish with his name go be number 10. Go ahead. And from 1 he go down to 10.
And Mazi, now this man come the right letter. They call this somebody where don't die in 2017, buried in Saudi Arabia, make a contact with their land though. And the land where they give for a Kimezi, now their land, the community land, people land, I want carry give this man. In divide them. You know, they say in Yanga go they sleep. Trouble go they welcome. You know, say the Yanga don't go for Abuja for not they sleep. Oh. This man will say from Biafra land, go they welcome. And the funny thing be say this man and Jeffrey Anyama, that idiot who saying get airline, APs or waiting they call him. Mazi, now the same community, all of them come over. And now the same community foodie, where Fulani know they let people come out to Fulani the kid and then they bring them. Now the same Nugu, where Ifan Yokoa, they do meeting now, they call meeting now, and the number the patrol near the government house, all man see them now. Now you see at that problem they start, and they go to say we they leave them. Maybe very soon we'll bring in telephone number, share them for make the whole Biafra, make we give them our IPOB treatment. Mazi, we tell that man make it come out whenever before back and
thank you very much. What's that name again?
With the right their name, they go pay. Mazi, his name na Honorable Osita Ikechukwu number 1.
Which kind honorable? Which kind honorable? May I know the put honorable beg. Which kind honorable?
For minister for in the maybe minister for information.
In the case, they're not born and well. Now they put honorable for him. Which kind honorable? What is the honorable about him?
Yeah. Man, they take in time because it's important. Our people where they hear, where they hear in time.
No problem.
He come from Eke, Imezi, LGA.
Maz, I need the numbers. I need the numbers. I told you I need his numbers. Thank you.
Now, trust me, now we'll bring a very. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. They say your name na Mazi Ikechukwu. Say you be number 1. Make you listen. Listen up. By the time when we don't finish with you, sure you get. The time when we don't deal with you finish, you go get a call. By the time when we don't finish with you, go come out yourself, come to apologize. Because you want to shine with Biafra land. You want to carry our land, give Fulani. You never see. You say you be number 1. And number 10, I go be when we finish with you. All right. Make I go for WhatsApp, my Obasi. Sunday, you go hold on for me at the come. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. You don't tell where you did there. I better talk to me.
Yes, Mazi. Wachineke.
Ndewo, my brother. Ndewo.
This is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha from London.
Ndewo.
I've been following you. I've been listening to you every single day.
Wachineke Kevo.
Front Radio is where we go and get what you call authentic information. Anything you don't get on Radio Biafra, you get it from another platform, is all live. No matter how they package it. I have, this is the first time I'm calling into your program.
Welcome.
I've been calling into other programs. I've been doing other things like, okay, foreign just said, I've been here in London for since, you know, when you born children, your children, they come out of university.
You there for London since where Elizabeth become teenager.
I think that's so much. I think you got it right.
Elizabeth teenager when you there for London.
Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there for London. Elizabeth teenager when you there
Let me say, he's supposed to make you night too. He's supposed to make you night or afternoon.
You know whether it be light.
And so now, myself in afternoon I go be that it's too much night. We need afternoon now. Make light today.
You don't know. The point is that I want to draw out here is I've been following you. I do listen to you every single. You see, Radio Biafra is like a tablet.
Absolutely.
Medicine. You take early in the morning. You come give your own in the morning, early morning tablet. Mazi Alozie will come around 12 to give his own tablet. Peters will come to give his own. Mazi Jonathan Chinedu will come and wrap it up later in the evening. At least when you get 4 doses of truth and honesty every single day. Yes, because spiritual group, how can you use now as a check in the buy? Because some of them will jump out. Yesterday I called Mazi Jonathan. We had a rapport, a nice discussion on his program. There is something he said. I just say, okay, that is the absolute truth. Because some of all these people that are jumping into IPOB to create problems are COVID-19 members. They were bored during COVID-19. Yeah, lockdown. Absolutely. They are tired. They've been browsing. They don't know what to do with their time. They saw, IPOB, let me join. Let me jump in. They jump in. And when they jump in, they will tell you they are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's disciple.
No worry. They go jump out. Yeah. They go jump out soon. No worry.
They know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu more than people like us who even have been with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while in Metropolitan University. Yes. Before these things were created, and when he was doing his radio here in London, how many people we are calling him? How many people we are visiting him privately? You understand? And over the years, he created, this IPOB, and people gather around him because some of us carry the scars of us Biafran war. I'm not a young man as I'm talking to you. I might look strong, I might sound strong, but the Biafran war, I have the scars all over me. Those children.
Wow! So you fought the Biafran war?
No. I survived the Kwashoko during Biafran war. I was a Jeep.
Wow!
Yes, all those children you people shown on all over the place with a protruded belly. I'm among them. I survived it.
Wow!
It's what you call Bobo Nishe. Some of you will not know what is called Bobo Nishe. That was the Ubun Noria. That was what they gave us for us to survive.
Wow.
Now we've been with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, supported him. Even the prophecy our own parents gave us during Biafra war, when they are bombing us, they will take us under the, his bunker. And he'll be telling us, our children, don't worry, these Nigerian people, these Fulani people, they hate us. A day will come, we will be free from the hands of Nigeria. I get one on their own time. But they promise us that a time will come, we will be free from Nigeria. So when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu arose, people like us, who knows what our parents told us when we were young during the Biafran war, we can, easily, join him because he is coming with the truth, with honesty, saying things the way they are. All of a sudden, some people, something that he has built. Listen, I have said it a couple of times in some platforms. When you attack DOS, you attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Absolutely. It's like Trinity. It's like Trinity.
Listen, there is no way, no amount of, let us, we suspect or we assume or we try to do this or to be correct, politically correct. When you attack DOS, you are attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu direct. Because DOS is a constituted authority. Constituted, which Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a member of the DOS also, constituted by him. C&C is what has brought this struggle to the level it is today. That's what people don't know. C&C, command and control. You are broadcasting on Radio Biafra. Before you started broadcasting, code of conduct was sent to you for you to sign. You signed it without asking questions.
Absolutely.
You started broadcasting. Yes. And now somebody will spring out from somewhere because they want to, cash in on something they did not know how it started. These are people who have been supporting.
Mazi, sorry, because of time, I just want to say something to you quickly before I allow you to go. I don't know if you are aware how many satellite radio stations have opened on my name for Radio Biafra.
I know.
That's number one. Number two,
I know.
Number two, I don't know if you are aware how many broadcasters I have trained, and I'm so proud of it.
Trained, I know.
I do it for the glory of Elohim. Now, why am I saying that? I've received offer previously outside the radio station, Mega, calling me to come and work because they've listened to my work. And I said, no, this is not for money. This is a calling. I don't know if you understand. That is why some of us who have seen it all, when we hear this rubbish, it infuriates us. It looks like we are stupid. We are fools. We don't know what to do with money or whatever. But we know why we are doing this. Now, there is something you said. There's something you said. You said that some people has been with Mazi Nnamdi for a long time. They know him better. And somebody comes under 1 year and 2 years and he begins to claim to know Mazi Nnamdi, even know what goes.
They haven't even seen Mazi Nnamdi. Now, some of all these people, they haven't
Mazi,
seen
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You see, there are people who are saying, when our leader come out, let us see how he's going to handle this whole thing. But I'm not even thinking of that because I know what Mazi Nnamdi will do if he come out today with this whole issue. People will be surprised. People will be surprised. I can predict Mazi Nnamdi what he will do.
Tip of the ice bag.
Mazi, let's leave matter. Thank you, sir.
I will give you a tip of the ice bag.
All right, summarize for me quickly. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me just summarize. Our leader. There are people that some people think they can use their platform to come and destroy IPOB and break what our leader built over the years. The same people, go and ask them. They posted and said that our leader is going to be giving them topics from DSS dungeon to be broadcasting on their platform. The question Biafrans should ask them is, have our leader given you any topic to broadcast on your platform, and why did our leader have not given you any topic? Because they posted it, they said it. When all this shenanigan, this Nelly was gallivanting, running around everywhere. I called some of them privately. I discussed with some of them.
Ndị ahụ bịara ka emebe anyị abụrụ ka taa bịa ibere emebegwo obe enugwo oge erugwo maka ji oge na-edunu ndụ ibe mma bụ ọhamadike gee ntị ka m kwuo onye bụ okwu odogwu butiri ezi onye mmemme na-eke ọjị n'oke ọ mụtara zụcharị ụmụ ya niile ekene
Listening. I begin to wonder, what have I done? I did nothing, but that's who he is. He don't get attached to people. Mazi Nnamdi don't get attached to you, whoever you are. You can laugh with him today, eat with him today. For 3 months, he haven't spoken to you. And you'll be wondering, what have I done? You'll even be asking around. You did nothing. Suddenly, out of the blue, on the 4th month, Mazi Nnamdi will call you and give you an assignment. This is Mazi Nnamdi I know. So when you think you know Mazi Nnamdi, you got him all figured out. Think again. Mazi Nnamdi is an abnormal human being. He's an unusual human being. He's not your regular human being. He is completely different. But one thing I can swear on my life that I know about him, he doesn't play with rules. He doesn't play with a flaunting rules. If you flaunt rules, if you flaunt order, you will be his worst enemy. Take that home. Take it to the bank. It will not bounce. All right. People holding, don't kill me. Let me go straight to Mazi Obasi Sunday. Mazi, sorry for holding. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much, my brother. Good morning to you.
And good morning to you, brother. Please go ahead. And tell me how you are going to guide this, our struggle, this precious stone called Biafra restoration, jealously from the enemies. Go ahead, please.
All right. Thank you very much. I've been listening to you, and I will start by saying that what we are doing truly is spiritual. Because just yesterday and the day before yesterday, this is basically what has been running through my mind. And my type of work, I am not always in a place I get internet. So I don't get to listen to most of the broadcasts. So this morning, luckily, I'm home. And I tune in and I realize you're talking about this thing. So it makes me, in fact, there was a goosebump all over my body because I was like, wow. How do I guard this movement jealously? Even God himself said he's a jealous God. And some people misconstrue that for the kind of jealousy that we are familiar with. But originally, it simply means that feeling you have when somebody is trying to touch what you believe is yours, what you believe is very precious to you, and you want to do everything possible to protect it. And I will start by speaking generally, and then I will tell you what I will do myself. I spoke about something in one of our family meetings, and that is a very popular phrase, for the greater good. One thing I believe as a people we need to cultivate is that mindset of sacrificing whatever we think is our personal grievances for the greater good. And I believe that was one of the major things you spoke about. No offense to Catholics, but I want to use this example. If a reverend father at any parish, let's say, impregnates any girl, a true Catholic who is a parent of that girl can only settle this issue within the leadership. And the worst thing that will happen to the Reverend Father is maybe to get transferred. And once it is transferred, if the parents are good Catholic, trust me, that word will not go out. Not because they're not offended, not because what the Reverend Father or the priest might have done is acceptable by the Catholic as an institution, not because it is right, not because, they're happy about it, but because they believe that they need to protect the interests of that organization, that church. And that's one thing that is very important.
Mazi Obasi. Mazi, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. Just 1 second. Listen, you said something here that is fundamentally powerful. Now, using a Catholic church as an example, as a benchmark, as a case study, really got me thinking. Now, if there are any organization in the whole world, my goodness me, that are so loyal to order, that protects their religion jealously, then you talk about Catholic Church. Do you know that when we are growing up, when you say to your friend, you're stupid Virgin Mary, he will hit you so hard, he will break your head even if you have a stone. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. You insult Virgin Mary. You insult Virgin Mary. He will break your head. I just want to tell you how much they are so loyal and protective of their religion. And this is what we want in IPOB. Now, do you know one of the hurdle our leader went through when he was, sanitizing our people? We are the Catholic people, the people from Catholic Church. Do you know why? Because most of the Reverend Fathers were not in support of what we are doing. They were not in support of Biafra restoration. So they were against it. And most of the Catholic members, some of them did not join IPOB because they don't want to upset their Reverend Father. But when the Reverend Fathers begin to understand what is happening, they begin to get involved in the struggle. Most of the Reverend Fathers are even members of IPOB. That is when Catholic members in their majority begins to troop into the struggle. Now, I want you to understand why. Because they are so loyal to what they believe in. And I envy that, I love that, and I think that should be a case study for protecting Biafra jealously. Thank you very much. Please go ahead and summarize for me.
All right. Now, one of the most dangerous part of this, some of us, we mistake overzealousness for passion. Some of us really mistake that. And we approach things in a certain way that, at the end of the day, doesn't augur well. Now, I would prefer that my leaders make mistakes based on intelligence, based on information they have, than for me to make a mistake based on emotion. Because any mistake that is made based on intelligence can be corrected by counterintelligence. But if you make a mistake because of your emotions, that is very, very catastrophic. You cannot amend that. And some of us, we love the struggle, but some of the things we are doing is very, very harmful. For example, how can somebody believe that our leader is in incarceration and as such is incapable of giving an instruction that the weekly sit at home be discontinued? And at the same time, he believes that the same leader who is in incarceration has given an instruction for somebody to, quote and unquote, replace him. Doesn't make any sense. And if you listen very well, you will see that the people who are pursuing this part of argument are the same people. The people who say we must continue sit at home, even though our leader says stop, are the same people who are saying that our leader says some Simon Ekpa somewhere should do X, Y, Z. You say the person is in bondage, you cannot give orders. But the order that you feel is okay for you.
All right, Mazi,
okay,
please, if you can summarize for me.
So basically what I'm saying is that as a people, we must be careful so that we do not ignorantly become saboteurs by our actions, by following the wrong people. Follow the right people, whatever they are doing. If you don't understand it, just do it. At the end of the day, you will find out, because you can never know everything. That is all I'm going to say.
Thank you very much
for your time, and I really, really love listening to this program.
Thank you, my brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, let me go to my mother. I'm actually afraid to go to her because I've had her holding for, let me see, for almost, I don't know, more than 15 to 20 minutes. You know, when you offend your mother, you go into her, you are so scared. Mama, can you hear me? I come to you humble and trembling for keeping you holding for almost 20 minutes. Sorry about that. Today is one of a kind. Please go ahead.
Shalom, my son. There's nothing to be afraid of.
No.
I want to thank Chukwu Kikabiama for the success of atonement yesterday. And whenever we really atone unto Chukwu Kikabiama, miracles begin to happen. Unprecedented things begin to manifest. Before I make my contribution, I want to ask you, because I didn't join you at the inception. Our radio FM is not talking. So when I on my data, I heard you saying, God this struggle jealously. Please, who told you that?
Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Okay. Why I asked you that is that this is exactly 5 years. In this month of September, the spirit of Chukwu Okike spoke to me in 2016 to tell Dan Uchemefo to guard Radio Biafra.
I know exactly. I know. Remember, you told me that time. I remember it very well. Yes, you told me.
Good.
Go ahead.
So the same thing is playing out now, 5 years after. And that was when our leader was in DSS dungeon, in the zoo. And they were pushing Uchemefo, even from the leadership cadre. They were pushing him left, right, and center. They wanted to hijack the Radio Biafra. And God told me to speak to him. I did. He doubted it, but 6 months after, the first group decamped, Omiomio and Co. So what am I saying? How do we guard it? By sticking close to command and control from the Directorate of State. And I want to use this opportunity to tell my brother, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, please, close your ears to whatever any other person is saying, except the Spirit of God and our leader, Nnamdi. Mazi Ikechukwu,
yes,
there is something that baffles me. The same people who believed that Nnamdi sent message that somebody will take over Radio Biafra, the same people are arguing that Nnamdi did not tell Directorate of State to suspend sit at home. They started campaigning that Nnamdi is no more in his right senses, but he was in his right senses when he sent a message for somebody to.
It is called selective memory. It is called selective memory. You choose what you want to believe and then refuse what you don't want to believe. Go ahead, please.
He was in his right senses when he said he will broadcast with somebody, but he wasn't in his right senses when he said suspend the sit at home. You see, I want to advise as many as want to hear, because then in 2015 to 17, our leader was incarcerated before. The population now is over 500% what it was then. And if you want to be pushed down, you will be pushed down because there is crowd. And our leader said 100 men. In that 2016, he said he had only found two people. So I don't know where you want to belong. If you want to belong and stand with our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, please listen to the Directorate of State, led by Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. And you will move along, then you will be a member of the 100 men. I am and never think about going out.
Me too.
And Mazi Ikechukwu,
I'm there already.
I know you are in also.
You see?
The Lord strengthen us.
You see?
We are going there. Biafra is by the door. Remain blessed.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Onomana, you know, I've lost my mother. And then, of course, this is my mother also. I've been with this mother of mine since 2017. She's been guiding me, advising me as well, and she have never given me the wrong advice. And of course, I appreciate her. I welcome her, if not for any other thing, for her love for Biafra. Most of you don't know how old she is. She is not that young. She is a mother indeed. She is an elder indeed, but she is strong, very strong. The Bible said that those that wait upon the Lord, they shall mount wings as an eagle. They shall renew their strength. The Lord shall renew their strength. They shall run, they shall not be tired. My goodness me. She is waiting on the Lord for the restoration of Biafra. And that is why Elohim continues to renew her strength. She actually is a role model to me in terms of her devotion. We do fight now and then, like a mother and child will fight. She knows I'm very stubborn. But at the end of the day, we will settle our dispute and continue. I love her so much, and I really do. And I pray for her that God will extend her life, that she will live to see Biafra. We must continue. Our lines are officially open. Calls are tripping in their numbers. And I'm asking you, how do you guard this struggle jealously? And I've given you a case study about Catholic Church and Catholic religion. If there is anything about Catholic Church that I love so much, at a point, I have to start going to Catholic Church because of the way they really love their religion. If I start now to preach against Catholic Church, my goodness me, if I have about maybe 1,000 Catholic listeners on this radio or on Facebook, they will just logo out right away. I will be talking to myself. That is how much they love what they believe in. And I envy them for that. And that is a case study I want for the struggle. If we will have that mindset to protect what we believe in, to protect the struggle, then of course the enemies will not have any single way to penetrate us. You see, we don't beg people to listen to Radio Biafra. As a matter of fact, we don't even advertise Radio Biafra. We should not, and we shouldn't. Why do I say that? Radio Biafra is an institution. Radio Biafra is a historical radio. Radio Biafra is the voice of the voiceless during genocide of our people. Radio Biafra spoke for millions when the whole world abandoned us. Why would I beg you to listen to Radio Biafra? And those who say they are not going to listen to Radio Biafra, they rather prefer to listen to Facebook. You are so dumb. You know what is dumb? You are dumb in the head. Maybe you should go back to the village and ask your mother or your parents, this is my decision. I don't want to listen to Radio Biafra. And see if they will not take a stick and hit you so hard, because they will realize that you are a tunnel. Because you don't know history. You don't know your history. You don't know where you started. Radio Biafra, the voice of the voiceless. I'm not the first person to speak on this platform. I will not be the last. Condemn. He was the first. Mazi Ikechukwu has spoken on this platform. The greatest of them all, Mazi Kanu, is speaking on this platform. And so are all the broadcasters. And you want to compare this platform, this hallowed platform. Maybe you don't even understand why we call it hallowed platform with Facebook. Sometimes I wonder if some people really suck their mother's breast, because if you suck your mother's breast, you will understand what is monumental, what is historic. It's like in South Africa. The ANC government is messing up big time. The ANC government is messing up big time. They are involved in bribery and corruption, but still they are voting for them. Their people are voting for them. You ask yourself, why? Why are they not going for other parties? They will tell you, ANC is an institution. It has been there. Our ancestors has been involved. Whether they are good or bad, we are there because the devil we know is better than the devil we don't know. I really wish that you would think like a man. Unless you are not in the struggle for real. Unless you came into the struggle by accident. Unless you came during the COVID-19 time because you are so bored, you don't know what to do. You want to join. You want to hang out. But there are people who are hardcore. Join the struggle for real. For real. In America, when you say something, they will say to you, for real? They want to make sure that you know what you're talking about. Did you join this struggle for real? Or you are here to cause trouble? You are here to talk nonsense? We must continue. Thank God we only need 100 men. So we don't even need you. We need 100 men that are pure in the spirit, that are pure in heart. Radio Biafra. There is only one broadcaster. There is only one radio station by the indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi for Biafrans all around the world. This is Radio Biafra, the voice of the voiceless. This is Radio Biafra, the first and the last. All right, let me go back to the lines. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding.
Yes. Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
You are so kind, you are so patient. Please go ahead. Mazi, go ahead. I'm with you.
Why are we jealous this radio Biafra and the Biafra, my country, with everything I have? Because I love Biafra more than my wife and my children. It has one thing that God says. God said, before I were formed in my mother's womb, He has already known who I will be. And that's why He put me to be in a Biafran. And for the only place my potential will come out is in a Biafra land. When we restore Biafra, is where my potential, the security of my wife and my children, they will showcase their talent. It's in Biafra land, not in any other place. That's why I have to jealous anything about Biafra. Because without the Biafra, my children will not showcase. Their potential will not be complete. Even though they are in abroad, their potential will not be complete. That's why number one thing will make me to.
Yes, Mazi, go ahead.
It's an ideology. It's number one ideology. Like when you are going to open your shop in the market, you believe that customer will come. And I believe that this is my future. And the future of my offspring is Biafra. That's why I will jealous it more than any other thing on this planet Earth.
Absolutely.
And what I want to add again, it has one Mr. Chukwuma. Mr. Chukwuma Okenwa is the chairman of Igbo Ebilie. This man is moving from all platform of BBC, talking rubbish against IPOB. I have been following that man. Whenever they come out, I have asked him a question, right to impose this. Since Okebeke brought.
All right, Mazi.
Any of you come out and make press statements? They hold our leader for how many months now? Have any of you come out to make any statements? Because of this seat at home, all of you are coming out to talk about economy. The Ikechukwu that are reading this pamphlet out for us, the money they give him to walk that road, he did not walk the road. People container has fallen there. People that take loan from bank, people that hustle in abroad, get a little small thing. Day and night, they work 18 hours, get small thing to ship small loads to go back and sell. All of them damaging that road. Which economy did he want to tell us again?
All right, Mazi.
How can you
Thank you very much.
Economy with diesel?
How
can you grow economy with diesel? They are telling us about WAEC. Those that wrote WAEC, I finished my WAEC 22 years ago. Do I get any work without WAEC? Teach everything. Our children will get their potential. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you very much. You have spoken eloquently well, of course. You know our people. Sometimes we behave like parasites. What do I mean by that? We go where we are not even called. We just want to talk against our own. We want to talk against our people. We want to talk against our collective effort. It has been our life. We are like that, you know. Somebody will volunteer themselves just to go and sell people out. They will volunteer. The military will not even call him. He will go and say, I know where they are. I know where they stay. You ask yourself, but why? Why do we behave like that? It is something that only Biafra can solve, because when we have Biafra, of course, there will be laws of the land. When you sabotage, when you betray your people, we will deal with you and treat you accordingly. Let me go to Skype. Caller on Skype, Mazi Ikechukwu. Thank you for holding. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Good morning from here.
And from here too.
Thank you. Good morning, Biafrans, wherever you are. Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Let me start from saying this. You talk about how do you protect
the struggle, jealousy.
Yes, yeah. Well, for me, Biafra is my religion, number one. the way people believe that Christ will come back again over 2,000 years, where we even no one single person was still alive when Christ came on this earth. If there no, so one single person is still alive till today. But the people, generation upon generation that came, have felt that the Christ is coming, have felt that what they told them about Christ is real. That is number one. The faith I have about Biafra. Then to protect this Biafra jealously, I don't know whether, let me use our PCCD in Igbo and the English more. There's a bird called blackbird or grackles or jays, but the one commonly in Africa is blackbirds. That's the falcons. They protect the environment they are. Immediately they see falcons, they are that area, they know that they are coming to steal. They are where they have nest or where they have the young ones. They will fly upon that falcon and they make sure that will chase them away from that area. And that is the way I put. Very jealous. I don't want you to come close to that area to talk nonsense about. If you see you talk nonsense about Biafra, I will just do. From that moment, you have become my enemy in my heart. I will not even talk to you again. I see you come. If you don't see me, I take the other way. That because I see you talking rubbish. But when I see you talking ignorantly, that you don't understand what you are talking, because I know you are mentally stubborn. You know, black people are mentally stubborn. There's something you just said a few minutes ago. You said selective memory. And when you preach them, they will still go to the point, select the one they want, and they will use it to justify what their stupidity. So these people, I will continue coming to them and preaching to them, and finally I will win their soul. I will bring them into Biafra and into the struggle. I know how many people that I have changed their mind, even strongly, stubbornly, refuse to agree. Or the next thing I do, I downloaded Biafra to him. Say, just listen one day. Let's say he listened one day. He wanted to listen the second day. He listened the second day, and he wanted to listen the third day. He continued. They call me. Where do I support to? Where do I pay money for IPO? I said, now you have come. You have understand. So this is the way I do. But when I see you talk ill of Biafra or Mazi Kanu, you are my enemy at that moment. So Mazi, I want to thank you for what you are doing. You're trying to educate our people. And that thing I want to chip in place. There's something Evangelist Uzaku just said now. He's call it selective memory. That's exactly the answer to it. People who are here, this hallowed platform, Radio Biafra, our leader broadcast when he came out from Israel. Almost 200 million people will listen to the broadcast of our leader. Or 200 million all over the world. 200 million people all over the world. Then now somebody want to compare radio, Facebook of 60,000 people, 20,000 people, where our leader want to broadcast. The whole world, even from Argentina, are listening. People, there are professors in Argentina are listening to him. Now somebody want to complain that I have with our people. The gullibility of our people is my problem. They are very flexible mindsets. That some of them have fixed mindset. Fixed mindset is when you try something, you fail. You say, I don't try, I don't fail. No, I'll not go to school. You attend school. As you are doing your course now, maybe you take the exam, you fail. You realize, I don't fail. I know if you pass. No, you have a what called fixed mindset. But if you have growth mindset, when you fail, you try again. You see a way out, and you must be successful in it. And this gullibility inside our people is a very flexible mindset. When small thing came, you see, you said it last time, follow. They change them. A small thing, you deviate their attention. That's the people that I'm worried of. But in a good time, continue preaching. I think at the due time, they will understand. By now, this Biafra illustration doesn't need any preaching anymore. You have seen and heard all that's coming and what we want to do. What you do is just obey the instruction. Do this, you do it. Do the other one, you do it. Sit at home, you sit at home. Move, you move. Stop, you stop. That's all we need to do. We don't need any other protocol or preaching. We have got everybody have seen. Let me quote him. He said, there are people that have eye, but they couldn't see. They have ear, but they couldn't hear. You have eye, seeing what is going on in Nigeria and what is happening. Do anybody need to preach anymore for you to understand? Do anybody need to do exposition to teach you what this man said. This is the meaning of what he said. What are you talking about? Have you not seen that this Nigeria has come to an end? Thank you, Mazi Ikechukwu. God
Thank
bless
you, my brother. Thank you very much for that. And of course, we welcome that. You know, when we're talking about issues of somebody, you know, who was a politician as well as a campaign manager for Ugwanye in Enugu election. And somebody said to me, no, the person was previously. I said to him, listen, you know, one thing about me is that when I talk about a matter or when I investigate a matter, I go back. I do an audit trail. Why do I do an audit trail? Because I want to understand why you did what you did and what informed your recent irrational action. Do you understand? And I'm not saying that people are not capable of change. Yeah, people are capable of change. You might be involved in one thing or the other in the past and then change. But what you do presently, your actions presently will actually inform us if you have really repented or not. Now, assuming you were once involved in politics and you're a campaign manager or whatever you are, and then you said you are out, you are done with that side, you are done with that life, we agree with you. And then we start working with you and you start behaving like a politician. You start doing things that we don't understand. You start doing things that will disintegrate us, things that will destroy us, things that will break us into pieces. And you say we shouldn't go back to check if you have come back to your old life. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. All right, I think I have lost that caller on WhatsApp as we are beginning to summarize. My goodness me. Biafrans are guiding this struggle jealously with everything in them, with everything they have. Our people are telling me how they are going to protect the struggle, how they are going to use everything they have, everything that is in them to protect this hallowed struggle. It is a struggle that Elohim have given us. And of course, we must accordingly protect it. We must accordingly guide it jealously. All right. I think we need to begin to round off because we have spoken a lot concerning the subject matter. Protect the struggle. Protect your territory. Guide your area jealously with everything in you, with everything you have, because this is the only thing we have. And if we lose this opportunity, trust me when I tell you, we will never smell it again in a million years to come. Let me see if I can take one or two more calls and then we close. Caller on WhatsApp, please talk to me. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, good morning from here.
Mazi, good morning from here. Please go ahead.
Yeah, Mazi Obilo, calling from Mozambique. Mazi, I have a small announcement to make concerning our new IPOB family for Kiliman.
By all means, go ahead.
I want to tell our people that are living in Kiliman, those that are living in Kiliman, Zambezia province. We people have meeting on 26 this month, so this Sunday. All the important is that everybody put on Biafra, no side down, because everybody here in Mozambique, one outstanding, difficult. You know, particularly I want to use the opportunity to call people that live in Kiliman Sidad. Kiliman Sidad, we people have meeting there on 26. The number that you can call to locate the place that they are doing the meeting, the Mazi Anthony. The number is 811 273 486 14 11 27 3. The number is Mazi Anthony. The Kiliman people that are living in Kiliman is supposed to be join this group movement, because this movement is going to bring us together. Our leader have already do it. The way that he can make everybody that if you speak to me, I'm believe what you speak to me. If you see my brother, you know that we are brother. Through this IPOB, through this Biafra we are talking about, our leader have do a wonderful something to make an Igbo man believe that we have Ezra. As Igbo we have Ezra. But this through this new now, I mean I was Ezra. They get because inside the Murimbala, and those that living in Nekodala. All these people supposed to join this Kiliman IPOB family. It's a new family that we want to open, but they are organizing it. The man that is organizing it is Mazi Anthony. Please, the number, I repeat it again, the number is 86 14 11 27 3. All the number that you can call there. And also, we have another unit that we are opening very soon. We are they are mobilizing. Everything is going well. That place is in Aloha, in Mapa district. Mapa district, Aloha, those that are living in Aloha, and those that are living in Shuri, and those that are living in Mapa and the Wakaroa. All these people that we have one unit there. We are already establishing one unit there. For you to come to Nampula is very, very far for you to come to Nampula. 18 to 300 kilometers to come to Nampula. Now, that unit have already exists there now. Let us go hand together to grow that family there in Aloha. The Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, the person that is organizing that place now. The number is 8674000232. The meeting will be on 19th this week, this Sunday. Please make sure that those that live in that area, please join that family there. It's a new unit. Don't come to Nampula again. It's very, very far for you because of those that don't have paper or those that have own document to come to Nampula. That unit now can make you to be close. So you can be close there so they can join hands together and grow that family there. Please, it's very, very important. This day is 1 o'clock by 1 o'clock afternoon on Sunday, day 19th. Please, Mazi, this is not what I want to do here now.
Thank you very much.
Biafra here, we are making progress. Our national coordinator, Mazi, doing wonderful thing here in Mozambique. We are working hard in Mozambique. We are making sure that Biafra will come. No matter anywhere, we must support it. Biafra is our region. There's no going back. Our leader, Mazi Ikechukwu Biafra. Until Biafra, you see? Mazi Mozambique.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother, for that. We welcome that, and we must continue as we are beginning to round up. I think I've got another caller holding on Skype. I will take that call. I want to play some music, some old school, you know. But let's get this call, and then of course I am All right, caller on Skype. Can you hear me? Call on Skype.
Oh, hey, Biafra.
Don't want Chineke.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Biafra is rising. 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 7 times. Biafra is rising. My word is very, very simple. Any person who don't obey authority cannot be a hardcore Biafra. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Oh, hey, Biafra. All right. I love that. That was short and sweet. Short and sweet, and we welcome that. The line is still busy. Let me see if I can take this one. Call on the line. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp.
Yes, Mazi Ikechukwu.
Mazi,
appreciate your effort this very hour.
I didn't know it's you. He says 919 men. 919. If you remove 919, 419. If you remove 1, you put out 4.
You are always sensitive in everything.
My brother,
that's what makes you who you are.
Oh boy, the way they carry come this time around for this struggle, you go down a lot. You go down a lot. Carry your kala. Pour your sand very well. Oh boy, don't be smart, you know. I never see this guy. But we go win, no. I tell you, we go win.
One time, no. If you talk with the win, which is under probability, but we have won already, which means the victory is us, is ours.
Mazi, before you go ahead, you get. I just hold on a second. You get something where I just hope I will find this quickly. Very, very important. Just hold on for me. Just hold on.
Okay.
Yes. You know that Buhari went to Imo State, right? The imposter.
Actually.
Yeah. So and then they saw that Bongo give him, say make you wear. So he has released a press statement about that trouser, and he was so upset. And I want you to listen to this. Very, very important, as well as Biafrans. Because listen to what Buhari have to say. Listen to what the imposter have to say about the Bongo. People waiting for where so give up. I hear say that Bongo came from Aba. It was imported from Aba. You know, so when they show, those are so Bongo. Now here, listen to him.
I assure you, my faithful, that person that get mind to show this my Bongo, I will show that person to court. Walai. I assure you that his family will not see break light again, mana. Walai. Get mind, show Bongo. Tell him to show trouser. You show Bongo. Ishiago that everybody is wearing. He turned my own to Ishiago. I will show him to go to Walai.
They show Bongo. Can you give him poster? Oh, my name is Watino. I hear this thing, I laugh. I never stop laughing till today. They say make you show trouser for imposter. He go show Bongo.
Show Bongo. So that he go have enough space. He go have enough space for grazing bill. You know, for grazing bill. So that the cow will go fit operate very freely inside the Bongo now.
Pastor Chris, Bigo, go ahead. Go ahead.
So my brother, what I'm trying to say is every other thing that we have been saying, and it channels to this meeting that the governors did yesterday in Enugu State. I mean at Enugu State, and several and series of such meetings has been held especially in the southeast jurisdictions. After the order has been given, I think about 2 years ago that they went to Oka to hold a kind of what they call it. Is it cross
okay,
or is it
handshake
across the Niger?
Yeah, but the problem with that one, but the problem is that listen, that is the problem. They stretch their hand. But their hand no long well to cross the Niger. That was why it didn't work.
That is
how can you there for head bridge?
That is what.
How can you there for head bridge? They extend your hand to one shake person waiting for Niger.
Now they tell you everybody they confused now because you see that same confusion now don't carry FKK now enter APC.
Now
the same people
hold on for FKK. I want to say something. Do you see why? Once a politician, always a politician. When you are dealing with a politician, you need to be careful, my brother. Because the thing is that, you see, they say that, but problem with some politicians is that when they leave Ekwensu, they know they leave it all in work. They go select some of the Ekwensu work, carry and put for their side. Do you understand? So when it's time for them to manifest, they will start manifesting. And that is what we're experiencing in IPOB, even now from some people who don't taste that forbidden fruit. Abekarigo.
Like, let me just address this very one said right now before I get to where I want to, kind of bus stop that I want to go right now. You said in IPOB right now, let me just tell you, what is happening here now is a spiritual thing. I continue saying it. It's a very big spiritual thing. And the sacrifice is coming from the outside. It's coming from the outside. So we need to be spiritually inclined. You know, instead of fighting the enemy, we are not using the weapon against ourselves. Even those of them that we are expecting that they have the opinion models and whatever. I mean, there are a lot of spiritual things that is going on.
But Pastor Chris, listen. See. Make I tell you something. I don't know if you grow in Onitsha, you will understand this. You know those mad people. They used to be. Thank you. I live
in Onitsha.
You know those mad people that used to be in a line and they will be playing music.
Yeah.
You know them. Thank you. Then we will have the Oga with the Koboko.
Yes.
If you come up for life, if you come up for life, Opiagi Foga Piagi, Oga Chologi Mafia, Mola Chogana Piagi. And when he finish hitting you, oh boy, you go, no be person go tell you make you join the line. So this the way they talk about what, oh boy, listen, if you allow yourself, if you leave yourself loose, that's a spiritual thing where they talk about come possess you. I koge if I got koge that demon upon by force. I better go ahead. I don't believe in this thing of casting and bounding. I agree. I don't say you be pastor. No. I don't say you be pastor. Say you dey bound, you dey lose. But brother, more jog.
Now, no be about bounding and losing. Because if you are into something and that thing is a kind of is going the other way around, or we sit down and do your proper thinking and planning, because nothing lasts longer than preparation.
I agree with you.
A businessman always do what they call cross and balance, check and balance, a kind of stock at the end of his own business.
Not everybody will be freedom fighter.
If you're investing,
not everybody will be freedom fighter. Not everybody.
Not everybody. So if your investment is not getting increased, my brother, because if you're a carpenter and you're forcing yourself to be a doctor, you are busy your destiny. You understand me? So what am I trying to tell us right now is that I'm challenging. I don't want to go to IPO because we don't have problem. What we have right now is cross check and balance.
I love that. I love that word. We don't have problem, and I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Go ahead.
So what we need is to kind of go to our ledger and cross-check with the voucher and bring to the table the great result we need so that our business will continue to go, because this is a very big business that we all want to do what? Achieve. Then the other one that I want to say is that our people are saying that give us order, give us order. Order has been given. Now, these people came to Enugu yesterday and they went scot-free. They did their meeting and I watched them closely. All they were discussing was totally against the IPOB and Biafran restoration. They allowed them to get there and went home, freely. While we said before that no gathering, nothing like Ohanes and Gato, nothing like Governor Gas gathering, we did it before. We don't do things we're supposed to do. Rather,
you see, Pastor Chris, are you still there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
All right. Listen, somebody said something to me. This person is not really a grown-up. He's just a teenager, in the struggle. But this person has been around in this struggle for a long time. In her 20s. She has been a long time. She said something to me. She said to me that for some of us who has been in this struggle for a long time now, we have been here before. We saw our leader incarcerated in 2015. So now that it's happening again, we know how the story we know how the drama go unfold, kind of. Do you understand? So it helped us to carry ourselves in a certain manner. But you see all those babies that just joined the struggle yesterday, some of them are so, how do I put it? Some of them are so stressed. I don't know if you get what I mean. Because of that incident of our leader. Some of them are so stressed, they cannot handle it. They cannot handle the stress. That now, the only way for them to take out the frustration is by making mistakes, doing the wrong thing because of that frustration. So my advice to them...
They are trying to do good things. They are trying to do
in a wrong way. In a wrong way.
That they are disturbed.
In a wrong way. That's the thing. Frustration.
That is why I said these things right now is in the Bible. Go to the book of Romans 7, starting from 15. It says that the things I want to do for IPOB, I don't do them. But those things I hate to do, I see myself doing that as if they are right things. The rightful things to do. You understand me? But there is something that is propelling you to do those things. That is the thing you need to what?
But now,
and that is parasite.
But now, see another thing again. In as much as you are blaming those babies among us, those newcomers among us who haven't really grasped what freedom fighting is all about. In as much as you are blaming them, Bible also said, woe unto him that will make these little ones. I don't know if you get that. You know the scripture I'm talking about. Woe unto them
that
will make exactly.
Even to those of them,
Thank you.
Even to those of them that sold our leader and pretend as if they're working with us. The Bible is talking to them as well.
Do you understand my point? So when you are, because you see, most of these people who are doing whatever they are not doing it because it's their decision. Yes, they are frustrated. Yes, they are upset. But there are people who are putting fire, who are pushing them and say, when it's Pastor Chris, when you go out with your child and your child see you insulting another man, do you know that your child can turn around and say to that man, waka? Because my father is doing it, so why can't I? So now people who are supposed to say to the little ones, hold on, this is not how it's done. We've been here for a long time. Let's follow the rules. Let's follow the order. Rather, they are the ones engineering, cheering, insulting, disobeying. What do you expect from a common man on the street to do?
You know why? Let me just tell you. They are not into the system to amend or to kind of add or to support. They are there for their selfish, materialistic tendencies and aggrandizement. That is selfish interest. You understand? So, and these people, let me just tell you one thing. Many people may not understand or may not like what I want to say right now. In 2015, these same people, this same group of people you are seeing and hearing right now are the people pushing the deputy pushing him to do the same mistake. The people thought that these people are doing the right thing, and many of them take them away. Then at the end of it all, the deputy then was succeeded because of the absorber of 2 years and hand over the baton back to our leader. Now that this thing has happened right now, there are many of them that don't have what they call shock absorber to absorb and to sustain the consistency. Now that is why you are seeing a lot of things going now. Many people are broadcasting on social media, some are going on air, some are creating a lot of things, and many other people are yapping and saying all those only their mouth don't turn to basket. If not for like
because
to what?
Because
basket, whether the one they ask you and the one they don't ask you.
The Bible says that when the master was sleeping, the enemy came like a thief in the night to steal. So in their mind, make a speaker for broken. In their mind, they see same as Nnamdi Kanu no they around. They feel saying that children 9 days for house. So make they enter, make they collect one thing here and there. But they no say Mazi Ikechukwu get 34 teeth. Then you go understand. Say
your own 31, my own 36.
Even though say master no there around, children were there like grown-ups. But I gotta that side. Zulu. Yes. So you see, I pity all those people because there's something I say there, Pastor Chris. If you've been in this struggle for so long, there are things you should be able to preempt or predict about our leader. I said something like, what do you think will be the reaction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu if he comes out today and he has to sit to have a look in all these shenanigans and to judge? That is one question I want people to go home and think seriously, especially those who has been in this struggle for long. I can understand those who are saying, our leader cannot do this, he cannot say that. I don't blame them, they are new in the struggle, they don't understand. But those who has been in this struggle for long, they can tell you, our leader, if he is to come out today, he will say this, he will do that. Do you know why? Not because they are spirit or whatever. There's a way to predict somebody. You need to understand the person's principles in life. Once you understand a man's principle, you know, Pastor Chris, as you're talking to me in this conversation, I'm being honest with you. I can predict one or two things you will say in this struggle or the way your conversation will go, because I've taken time to understand you, and that is why we work together. But somebody who doesn't understand you will quote you out of context because he doesn't understand Pastor Chris.
Sure.
And that is how I operate. If I have to be your friend, if I have to work with you, I must take my time to understand some things about you. Because not everybody is 100% right. We all have our weak points. Do you understand? But you need to understand.
Everybody.
You need to understand your friend's weak point and their strong point. And then you will have a very strong, prosperous friendship. Pastor Chris, let's leave it here. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Finally, maybe tomorrow or some other time I want you to check the report. Nigerians are here kind of frustrating themselves, and many other people, even in Biafra land and Igbo people. Dangote is about to open his refinery, personal and individual refinery in the same Nigeria that has the biggest refinery that is not working, 4 or 5 refineries that is not working. Then Dangote, a personal and individual, now owns a refinery in a particular country. And people now are jubilating. Where the kind of politicians are jumping from PDP to APC. And you are telling me that election in another state will hold. Upon election hold, serious problem. Thank you very much.
I get that.
Brother.
I get that. Thank you very much, Pastor Chris. And of course, we welcome this is Pastor Chris. You know what they say? They say that I love Pastor Chris. I love him. I know we all might not agree with each other. We all sometimes might have our own reservation about each other. But like I said, pick the best you see in people and work with it. Pick the best you see in people and work with it. Because most of the time, people might also look at you and they might not agree about you or everything about you. There might be things they disagree about you. That's what they say. We all cannot be good. I'm Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. I am not perfect. I have my flaws. I have my shortcomings. For me to come here, if I tell you I'm the best, then I'm a liar. I cannot be the best. We all have our shortcoming. We all have our faults. And we all have our strong points. But most importantly, I want you to listen to me and pay close attention. If there is anything that we all have in common, my goodness me, if there is anything that unites us so close, if there is anything that binds us so close together, it is Biafra. Biafra is that thing that binds us together. Because you want Biafra, I want Biafra too. And if Biafra is the only thing that binds us together, then let us pick on that. Let us pick on the positive and work with that positive and leave all other negativity and put it aside. But in anything you do, whatever you do, guide this struggle jealously. You were not there when it started. You were not there when the brainstorm session happened. We just joined and we are reaping the benefit of the struggle. And it will be an abomination. It will be a curse upon anybody that you will stand and watch somebody walk in and destroy the bread of our children. Because that's what Biafra is. Biafra is the bread of our children. Biafra is that thing that will give our children employment. Biafra is that thing that will take care of our generation. Biafra is that thing that will pay you your pension when you are old. Biafra is that thing, after you might have struggled in Obodo Yibo, and when hitched a pastor anything, and you go back to the village, you will go and submit your retirement claim, and Biafra will pay you that claim. Do you want to watch all this to go down the drain because of few selfish, egoistic people? No, I will not. Damn, far be it from me. That's why I said you have to go through me first before you can destroy this struggle that we all has paid so dearly for, that we all has shed blood for. If I will allow you to come and destroy this struggle. All right. Let me take, my goodness me, people don't want to stop. They don't want to stop calling. Let me take one more call or two. Call on WhatsApp, please, briefly for me before we go. Call on WhatsApp.
Good morning. My minister, Ikechukwu Onuoha. Thank you for taking my call. I will nominate you. I'm going to vote for you for Minister of Justice.
You see
that's
now.
where I stand. Anyway.
You see now. You see now, Maz. Let's get Biafra first. Let's get Biafra first. As go ahead, please.
Okay, brother. It's me, a brother calling from Eastern Cape, Afridisu. Afridisu is South Africa.
Kunjani, Baba. Kunjani. I'm right. Nyajabula. Abakona. Abantu bako. Abakona. Wena uyakhuluma isiXhosa, mina ngikhuluma isiZulu. Akufana mos.
and the Kluma Bonk and the Kluma Bonk and the Klumis Tosa and the Klumis Zulu.
How?
Bodoli Kaya, Bodoli Kaya.
Indota wena. All right. Also hamba Biafra. See, that's why Abantu Abanida ma Biafra when also hamba. We don't want to live here for too long. We must go back to Biafra. Go ahead.
Yes.
Please.
Okay. Yeah, please. What I want to say is that for me, first thing I do early in the morning when I wake up, I've even changed. I no longer say really exactly in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I change my own now and say, Chineke nke Nnamdi Kanu, the God of Nnamdi Kanu, the God of IPOB, and the God of Radio Biafra. Because
nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, yes, Nnamdi Kanu is the head of Radio Biafra. He is the head of IPOB. So, and Biafra is our religion. So I have no other choice than to call his name because God created him, and he is God's son because he is the one who came to save me from this bondage of Fulani Caliphate. You see. So that's how I do my own. And secondly, I have to support ESN. And my monthly dues, I don't play with it. I pay my monthly dues. Even when I want to pay, I pay up front to make sure that I doesn't lapse. You see? Because even in where I am now, what I did in order not to lack for paying my monthly dues, I just open a small stand that is I read ESN in this stand, but people who don't know because it's just
yes.
It's mask. It only mask, but at the end of the month, that mask will get the
absolutely
my monthly dues.
Absolutely.
Cleaning it without doing it without any hustle.
Absolutely.
So that is what it means when you believe in Biafra. And I'm appealing to Biafrans to pray. Before you start your prayer, you say, God of Nnamdi Kanu, you will see the wonders you're going to get in your life. So, and the ESN, that's the only way how we can sustain our Biafra. That is how we will win. That is the only thing, the only choice that we have, we Biafrans. Mazi, please, before I go, there is something you say. I want you to clarify to us, man.
Yes.
You know, Igbo and English is somehow. You said guilty, but not wrong, because you did the follow thing. You didn't follow the due procedure. But to me, why are you not wrong if you didn't follow the procedure? Because at the end of it, that you mislead the public. In the law, they say you mislead the public first. Is it not guilty?
I'm trying to get. I'm trying to get your question, Mazi. Can you explain to me? Can you ask the question again? I'm trying to understand your question. Can you ask it again, please?
Okay, the question I said, there is something you said here. You said you are not guilty, but not follow the wrong guilty, but not because you didn't follow the wrong procedure. You didn't follow the right procedure. That is why you are not guilty, but you are not guilty. So if you didn't follow the right procedure, why are you not guilty? Because you have misled so many people to do wrong thing.
All right, Mazi, you see, when somebody say, now that thing you are saying now, did I say it about me or about somebody else?
No, I think in your program you mentioned it when you are talking in this program. Yeah.
All right. You see, the thing about talking, you see, that is what we called, talking in context and out of context. Okay. What do I mean by that? I might be talking about a chicken, okay? And then I will use what do you call it? I will use I'm talking about a chicken, then I will use an owl, a bird. To quantify the chicken. It does not mean I'm talking about the owl, but I'm talking about a bird. You see, for me to answer this question, I need to hear the whole story. Because when we talk on Radio Biafra, we say so many things, and you don't remember everything that you said. But if you can maybe remind me what exactly that I spoke about, obviously I will answer. But what I would do is, since you say it's the beginning, I will go back, because this broadcast is also recorded. I will try to listen to it, and I will answer you next time, so that I don't, answer you wrongly. Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just raising it. Maybe you will check it because
yes, I will.
for those who don't know exactly, sometimes they might go and commit crime and they mislead people to commit crime, you see?
Absolutely.
And they say they are not the one who did it, but you mislead somebody.
Yes, I will definitely want to hear exactly what I said and in what context, and then of course I will respond accordingly. Very, very important. And one thing again, Mazi, I want to say to you is that I will be coming to Eastern Cape, and of course I will inform you. Now, what I want you to do for me, can you inbox me on Mike Biafra, will be on Messenger. If you're on Messenger, inbox me on Mike Biafra, I will be coming to Eastern Cape, and then of course I would like to meet you people. Thank you very much.
Okay, please, if you are coming to Eastern Cape, tell me when you're coming. I will pay a ticket. Don't worry, let me know, please.
Thank you very much.
It's my own contribution.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. Sure. Thank you. Is this your number start with 084? Does your number start with 084? Yeah. All right.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Then I've got your number, and I will definitely call you. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks, Baba. Thanks, sir.
My brother, thank you very much. I love people who are so energetic and so, zealous about Biafra, because our leader always say that we are fanatic about Biafra. People need to understand and read between the lines when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speaks. Now, I really want to play. I want to dance. And if you can join me, let's dance a bit, and then we'll close this program. Very, very important. Let's do this.
See them, they're watching us. We hear them as they calling us miscreant, jobless, terrorists, scammers. It's our real name. We are the miscreant. We are jobless and we are terrorists. We are scammers. We must scam you of all you scammed us. Old fools, empty brains, old fools, sold your souls for chicken change. Proud slave, to the full on this, we must get you down. No forgiveness. No forgiveness. We must get you down. Oh, you saboteurs. Do your worst. Come do your worst. The governors, you sold us out. Evil kings, hungry fools, slave kings, shameless fools, brought evil men to Biafra land, a holy land, a blessed land, to kill us all. Then you will fail. I build Biafra rising. This year, I say this year, I say freedom for me, for you. Wake up, stand up, our keys in our hands. We open, we enter. This year, those up in us, they kings, his blood, fighting us, killing us, in a long, Ipob. My
zere na anyị n'ụzọ ka anyị naba onye bịara iku nwa rute n'ọbụ na nwa bịara iku anwụọ na n'ụlọ ọ bụ gịnị ka ọ ga-emezi nọ ọ bịara ije nwụna anyị akwado ka nwoke si akwado anyị ejike ka nwoke si ejike ịchọ n'iche anyị akpọọ n'iche nụ gị wee bụ n'anya nọ n'eme anyị akwado ka nwoke si akwado anyị ejike ka nwoke si ejike ịchọ n'iche anyị akpọọ n'iche nụ gị wee bụ n'anya nọ n'eme onye nna maka mmasị na IPOB kwadola kwado IPOB bụ atakata abụọ anụ nụrụ onye ụsa ị na-ama IPOB aka na-ezu ezu gị nara abụ ụzọ bụ ị nara ama ife onye kacha ntị kwụta ụzọ ife ọbụla owele ọ maka ndị sabotuas na afa na ọsọ na-eme a na-agwa oji ntị n'agha ezu ọkwara onye ju ogbugbo nwụrụ udo iso security network abatago na Fulani nọ n'ọsọ ndị sabotua nọ n'ọsọ ndị ọha na eze nọ n'ọsọ ndị gwegwanụ na nye bụ n'ụkwụ ka anyị malife anyị na-eme n'ụlọ unu sacha onye chukwu tele mmanụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu amadike gaba n'iru na anyị kwụghị n'azụ anyị akwado ka nwoke si akwado anyị ejike ka nwoke si ejike ịchọ n'iche anyị akpọọ n'iche nụ gị wee bụ n'anya nọ n'eme anyị akwado ka nwoke si akwado anyị ejike ka nwoke si ejike ịchọ n'iche anyị akpọọ n'iche nụ gị wee bụ n'anya nọ n'eme onye nna maka mmasị na IPOB kwadola kwado ọ falling angels na ụmụaka ndị si na IPOB wee dapụ wee che na fa ga-emeki wave
Igbo Kwen? Yeah. Question? Yeah. N'ihi na mgbe anyị na
ewerezi broke mmadụ ihe ego ya ebe ọ ga-abago ntị ọfụma denike guru agụ ịmadụ eche ụzọ egwu atụ etiri gị burial announcement anyị anọ na Facebook wee kwa gị live iwee bụ n'anya kwete na ọ na-eme iso gọvanọ snapụnụ Biafra Kanu na fanabago ezibunu na kwuchizili n'ụzọ
fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom. I am Edmond Sumudu, the former deputy PRO.
Igbo Kwen? Yeah. Question? Yeah. N'ihi na mgbe anyị na-amalite na ịma ụmụ ihe gbasara ndị ebe anyị, our reference point was the World Igbo Congress In fact, at the time we felt that World War Congress was a state of its own. I will come to greet you properly later. We grew up hoping and praying that everything we want, aspire, wish for ourselves, the people, will come via World War Congress. But somewhere along the line, we don't know what happened. I remember when Jacob would come to see me in London before coming to America. That was the motivational factor for me to be here today, to address you. Because regardless of whatever may have happened before, you still hold the key to our salvation as a people. I have said it, it's on record. Any day America wakes up to this responsibility, by which I mean our people in America, then we'll be saved as a people. You have what it takes to set us free. That is the essence of my address to you today. And I do apologize for having been here all day. We were running the program. I should have been here, of course, earlier, and I'll be here until the end of the program because I'm amongst our people here. I have another prepared speech, hopefully should run close to that very 15 minutes we're talking about, or even less. The reason why I have come here is to address some of the issues that Dr. George was mentioning, and also the very able moderator here who spoke earlier. Everything he touched upon is something that I wish to elaborate upon myself. We are in one almighty mess as a people. Almighty mess. I have seen your houses here that are very beautiful. In London, we live in 2 by 2. I think this place here is about 2 bedroom flats. Very, very tiny. Back home is even worse. We have people here who are very comfortable, people who are very, very, should I say, satisfied with the good things of life, but people back home are suffering indeed. We must do something. We expect more from you, all of you in America. That's why I'm here today. I will start with very great humility and submission to the will of the Most High to address this very noble body. In fact, I never believed I would be standing in front of the world. Here I am today. I stand before you here in Los Angeles, California, because you are the children of light, you represent light. As Minister was saying earlier, maybe some of us don't know who we are. That is what gets me upset with you. Only if, I say it all the time to people, only if you know who you are. Maybe one day you realize that you're not it. That is why we should not be in Nigeria. The first place we'll get to that later. Each and every one of you here, I acknowledge your presence. About here in the high table, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, those who spoke before me, those who will speak after me. I greet all of you. I suppose some of you will be wondering what I'm doing here, standing in front of you. I have come here to tell you about the kingdom of heaven called Biafra. That is why I was born in the first place. Without Biafra, I wouldn't have been born. The reason why my father married my mother is to give birth to me, that I may worship the good Lord in truth and honesty in a free land called Biafra and nowhere else. That's where we exist. I don't want people to misunderstand who we are and what we represent. I respect Igbo land where I come from and the culture which I was raised with. But I know that Biafra is critical and central to all of us. Because when we say Biafra, it embodies everybody born by a woman that ties 2-piece wrapper. That's the sense of Biafra. Once your mother wears 2-piece wrapper, you are a Biafra. These are the things that we must acknowledge when we begin to discuss or to begin to characterize where we come from and what we represent as a people. Very, very critical indeed. My answer, as always, will be is to come on an age. I have come here exactly the same way that Golda Meir did when Israel was being formed. He came to America to speak to the Jews in America to tell them about their duty and obligation to save the embryonic state of Israel. Today, I have come here to do exactly the same thing, to tell that you hold the key to unlock, in fact, to unchain Biafra, the damnation called Nigeria. You have what it takes. I'm not talking about the whole of America. I'm even talking about those of you who are here in this very hall today. God, you have what it takes to set us free. And if you fail to apply yourself to that, if you fail this very historic opportunity to not only set the record straight, but to make sure you actually get our people from the zoo that is called Nigeria, then we have finished the race. Chukwu Abiyama will visit upon the Ipob people something so horrendous that you regret ever being born. On the 22nd of this very month, something very, very magnificent will happen. I think I'm going to have to abandon my written speech to talk to you from the heart. Because this very year is the year of the blood moon. It happened last year, it happened again this year, and the epicenter of these very known activities in Biafra land. These were confirmed by astronomers in Europe. It signifies and portends very good will for our people, only if we can grab the opportunity to do so. Some of us forget who we are, that is why we are stuck in America. Our children are being killed back home every blessed day. Buhari can do whatever he likes. In fact, I was going to tell some of you against of the Buhari. And if I have an opportunity, they say guns are free in America. If you give me a gun now, anybody who voted us for the Buhari will shoot the person dead. It's the worst that ever happened to us as a people. For very long, we've been suffering and in pain. The fact that we travel all over the world, and as it was rightly pointed out, we are blessed by the Most High Chukwu Abiyama, doesn't mean we must abdicate our responsibility to those who are less fortunate than ourselves who are back home. Suffering and in pain. Nothing is functioning. That is the mantra everybody speaks all the time. Who is going to stop us from being killed by our suffering soldiers? Who is going to make the impossible become possible in the lives of our people? If not you. If not those of you in America, who is going to do it? Is it those of us in Europe? We don't have anything. You are the ones with every opportunity. You are the ones that has everything. Why is it impossible for you to understand that so much is expected from you? Because whoever much is given, much is expected. If America does something to us, who's going to save us? Just please remind me. You have your beautiful cars and your lovely houses and you have your parties and they are so magnificent to behold that you must try and go one step further. You must ask about those who want to save you, those who want you to return home. Why don't you come to America and learn and then go back home to apply judiciously all those things you have learned abroad? The only way to do it is one way. It is to support what we are doing. We are all Biafrans, everybody is. If you're from Izon, we call it a job. If you're from Ishekiri, if you're from Urobo, it doesn't matter if you're from a Ghana. The person that gave birth to the Ghana people is an Igbo woman. The first of woman gave birth to the Ghana people. And what about Igbo group and gathering, we don't include the Ghana people. Igede is not there. Even the people of Ibibio that we hold our conquer from, we have a conquer in our various communities. It's not original to Igbo people. We got it from Ibibio people. But as soon as we discuss Igbo, we exclude them. One thing binds us together, as I said before. As long as your mother ties you this wrapper, you are a Biafra. You are a descendant of the light. You are a child of heaven. The reason why we exist as a people is to worship Chukwu Abiyama. Heaven, that is number one, and number two, to bring light to the world. We are the ones that answer Eve, light. We are the only people in the whole world who answer the name of the Most High, the creator of heaven and earth. We answer Chukwu. We answer Chukwu. Some will go to church.
Worry now. So as they were sitting in that OB, I was passing, I was going to the road, you know, and then as I was going, one man said to me, these people are sitting in the OB. You are the son of this family. You need to go in there and find out who are those people sitting in your OB. Welcome them. They might be waiting for you. It is a taboo for you to just walk past that OB without going inside to know who. It's more like somebody, people came to your house and enter your parlor and you went out and leave them there. It is uncultural, it's unheardful. So I turned around, I went inside the OB, I greeted them all. And they greeted me and they kept quiet. I said to them, This is my OB. These are elderly people, rich people, big people. I was talking to them boldly. I said to them, this is my OB. And I was passing by and I saw you people inside my OB. I was saying it with authority. And then a custom demands that I come back and inquire what is happening in my OB. Who are you people and who are you looking for? When I finished telling them that, they start clapping. They said, you are the son of your father. We wanted to see what will be your reaction. We wanted to see if you are lost and lost completely because you barely come home. And then I sat down. We offered them cola, and then they start talking, and these are my kinsmen. And they came with a very important message because if I did not enter that OB, they should have walked away with that message, and things will spoil. And I'm going to do some, traditional things in order for them to come back again with that message. Why am I telling you this story? What am I trying to do? But before I tell you why I'm telling you this story, there is another thing again. When I came back home, I was standing at that OB talking with my brother. Village is not that safe. You don't know whom to trust. One man said to me, you see this OB you are holding? Your great-great-grandfather sat in that OB. Your grandfather sat in that OB. Your own father sat in that OB. It means it is your turn. And the eyes of the ancestors, they are all there. The eyes of our great people. Because we go to church these days, there are things we've ignored, things we don't even look at in the name of church. But sometimes you don't know you're making a big mistake because there are traditions that are legit, traditions that are good, traditions that are honorable that you should not ignore. So what do? I hold my hand on the zinc, the roof of that OB. I begin to say things. I say to that OB, this is my kingdom. I am the son of this family. My father is dead. My mother is now dead. I'm an orphan. I rule this family. If anything happens to me now, this family will suffer. This kingdom will suffer. Nobody will sit in this OB to welcome visitors. Outsiders will take advantage of this OB. So, I know everybody's listening. God, Chukwu Kikabam is listening. My great-great-fathers, whom I have taken over from, they are listening. I am representing them. I say, don't allow anything evil to happen to me. If anybody comes in here with any bad intention, may it go back to them. May it go back to the senders. And I finished saying that. And ever since then, I've learned something. It is good to know who you are. It is good to know your position in your family. It is good to know where you came from. Because Ikengagi is in your ancestral home. Ikengagi is where you came from. Why do I say that? Have you ever asked yourself, why is it that if somebody dies, people who are around where you die, they should have buried you there, but they will fight so hard to take your body back home to your ancestral home? It represents a lot. Because of the way things are, we have left home for many years. We are so lost that we don't even know the culture. We don't know what happens back home. Because of the situation beyond our control. I want you to understand the things we are missing and the reason why we need to fight for Biafra. The reason why we need to fight for the struggle. We need to jealously protect this struggle from the enemies, from people who don't mean well for us, because we want to go home. We want to go home. Do you know if you go home, maybe your business is in Onitsha. You can still live in your village in Omoji, your village in Olo, your village in Owerri, your village in Nsukka, your village in Enugu, anywhere your village is, but your business might be in Onitsha. When you finish business in the evening, you will drive back home to your village, because your village is where you have peace of mind. Your village is where you rest. Your village is where you enjoy. If you want fresh fruit, you will get it down from the tree. If you want yam, you will uproot it. Anything you want, you get it fresh. These are the advantages we are missing. Sometimes we wonder why people die prematurely, because of the junk we eat. Those of you who live overseas, you will understand what I'm talking about. The chicken you eat in overseas, the chicken you eat is like a goat. When you see a chicken, you begin to ask yourself, it is a chicken. It is a chicken, but it is not real. It is artificial. A lot has been injected in that chicken to blow it out of proportion. You are eating air. You are eating some bad waters that are not good for your body. Yes, you are in overseas, but that chicken you are eating in overseas, it is not normal chicken. That is what we call dry chicken. My goodness me. Chicken karaka. Chicken that you cannot even bite it off because it's so strong. We call it strong chicken. That is the only chicken I eat here in South Africa. We call it strong chicken. That is the chicken we eat. But the chicken we eat these days are blown out of proportion. It's not your fault. You have no choice. You have no option. But can you understand? Can you assume? Can you imagine that Biafra is restored? What you tend to gain health-wise, let's live materially and otherwise. Peace of mind, which is the paramount. More important, you can sleep at your father's compound. No fear, no struggle. Akuna matata. Everything selele welele. You wake up in the morning. If it's in Hamatan, you go out with your family around the fire. You take the fire. You tell them stories. If it's in the evening, under the moonlight, you tell your children history. You tell them who is their father, who is their great-grandfather. Most of us, our children don't even know who is their grandmother. They don't know their grandfather because they have never seen them before. Some of them, their grandmother is dead. They don't get to know who they are. Some of them, their grandmother is still alive, but still they haven't gone back home to see who is their grandmother and grandfather. And I don't blame you. It's not your fault. It's the condition. But for how long are we going to continue like this? For how long are we going to continue playing politics with the life of our children? For how long are we going to continue playing with the lives of our children, these innocent children that we have brought into this world? When we do some funny things, some stupid things, we don't even think about them. Do you know, as a parent, as an adult, there are things when you are about to do, you think first. Who do you think about? You think about these children you brought into this world. Some men have stayed in a marriage they are not comfortable with. Some women have stayed in a marriage they are not comfortable with. Not because they don't want out, but when they look at their children, they say to themselves, I don't want these kids to grow without a parents. I don't want them to grow without their both parents living together. This has been the decision many people have made, and they're living with it. Not because they enjoy their marriage. No, but because they care so much about their children. Because you know what? Once you bring a human being into this world, once you bring a human being into this world, my goodness me, your second name is selfless. I said your second name should be what? Selfless. What does it mean? You no longer think about yourself. Because you don't matter. Maybe you're 50 years of age. You're 60. You're 40. What is left? What is left? You have done it all. You have seen it all. But you have children who will carry on your legacy. Because very soon you will be walking with a walking stick. The only person that will give a damn about you is your child. The only person who will care about this old man is your children. Why? Because you are their blood, their flesh and blood. But it all depends on what you do now. It all depends on what you do now. If you think you're a troublemaker, if you believe you are a problem person, anywhere you go, you cause trouble, you destroy things. When you go where people have gathered things together, you scatter it. Something you do not even contribute anything to, you scatter it. And your children know you as a troublemaker. If people are calling your name, your photos are everywhere on Facebook because you are a troublemaker. Do you think that these children will have regard for you or respect you? Because that same children, they might not talk to you now on how they feel. But one day they are going to grow up. One day they are going to be grown up adults. And they will look at you and say, don't mind my old man, or that stupid man. Yes, children say that. Don't mind my old woman, or that woman, a young woman, no, no mind them. Now their life where she live, and I put her like that. Do you know why people study? Even when they are old, they are still studying. They are doing anything possible so that when they retire big. Do you know that when you get old, people don't fear you anymore. People are no longer afraid of you when you are old. Even your children, most of the time, are not afraid of you anymore when you are old. The only thing they fear is your legacy. The only thing they fear is what you have been able to accomplish. That is what these children fear. They don't fear you anymore. Can you imagine a 70-year-old man who's married to a woman of 40-year-old? Do you know sometimes the only reason why this 40-year-old woman can respect a husband of 70 years old is not because she loves you. There's no more love there anymore. Everything. The only reason why she will respect you is maybe because of what you have done in the past or what you own currently. Maybe if she wants to go shopping, you give her a credit card. She go and shop until she fall. Even if you are 80, she will still respect you. She will still call you darling. I'm telling you about women. It's only few women that will love you even if you're wretched and you're old. But majority of them out there will love you. That is why you will see a 70-year-old man still married to a 20-something-year-old, beautiful, young, and she respects him. And she will tell you, no, I don't want to upset my darling. Who is this darling? A 70-year-old. I want you to understand what I'm talking about. Guiding something that is so precious, something that is so important to you, jealously. And IPOB is one of those limited jail that we are going to guide, that we are going to protect with every breath in us, with any drop of water. I say to saboteurs within, saboteurs in-house, you have to go through Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. You've heard that name for many years, but you have no clue whatsoever what I'm all about. But you will see, until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is out, this house, IPOB, cannot be compromised, cannot be hijacked. Radio Biafra is sacred. Radio Biafra does not belong to one man. Radio Biafra will never belong to one man. Radio Biafra is universal. Radio Biafra is ancestral. Radio Biafra, my goodness me, is a house on fire. Radio Biafra is a monumental institution that cannot be compromised. Only hallowed platform. If you're thinking something else, that after Okokondem has spoken on Radio Biafra, after the People's General has spoken on Radio Biafra, currently Mazi Nnamdi Kanu speaking on Radio Biafra, and you think that you can just walk into Radio Biafra and do what you like and do your rubbish. Think again, because Radio Biafra war for Ofondonso, Radio Biafra war for Ofondibo and Oga Kubogi. The name of Chukwu Kabiama. Ise. All right. I picked a call while I was talking. Let me make sure that call is still there. If it's not there, then I will close. But if it's there, the worst thing you can do is to pick somebody's call, and right before their eyes, you finish talking and then close. Let me see. This person has been calling since the beginning of the show. Even I'm not supposed to take a call at this time of the show. I'm supposed to close. I decided to pick up this person's call. But unfortunately, the person has dropped. My brother, my sister, I think the number stops with 2895. 2895. The number stops with 2895. If you are the person, I'm trying to call you back, but unfortunately, I don't know. I can't get hold of you anymore. But if you can hear me and you want to call back again, 2895, you can call me, because I'm about to bring this program to an end. Indeed, it has been a program that is so hot, a program that is so powerful, a program that is so provocative. But every good thing they say has an end. So, in the absence of our person, of our brother or sister, whoever it is not calling back, we need to close this prayer. I want to thank you, every Biafrans who have taken out time this time around to listen to us. And I want to let you know one thing. I want you to let you know one thing, very, very important. Now, when I broadcast on Radio Biafra, and then, of course, I go to Facebook Live as well, not needed. in the struggle at all. The only people that are needed in this struggle are those who understand what Biafra is all about, what this struggle is all about, that this struggle is neither about you or neither about me. If you understand that, then you are the man. But if you don't understand that, trust me when I tell you, you are in the wrong place. Please prioritize. Go and look for another platform where you can do what you want, where you can disobey who you want to disobey. But people you see on Radio Biafra, they understand that even the guy who is speaking to them on Radio Biafra does not own the radio station. He is just a broadcaster. He can be there today, tomorrow he is gone, and another person comes in. All right. In the absence of that person that didn't call back, let me take this last call. Today, I don't feel like going. I'm just seated here. I don't feel like going because I can feel the presence of Elohim. We are in the spirit. And when we are in the spirit, we move unorthodoxly. All right, let me take this last caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, if you can briefly tell me how jealously you are willing to guard this struggle, so that we can close. Go ahead, please.
Mazi, good afternoon.
No.
Afambo Mazi Osita, Anama from Mauritius.
No,
and Abukanamoyan Para, Amambra State.
Mazi,
Kedona, land, Noka.
Yes, Mazi, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
All right. I'm going to try to speak in your language, the little I know. Maybe you can help me.
Okay.
Even now, you give her one bo. I no go ma akoko nya bo Mauritius. Vaz never want the mma. Can it be? And I told maybe I told maybe I want can be Zulike. Amara mbe ga agba mbọ fo na mba go tell ya bo Mauritius. Astakwa bia.
Mauritius no nwa onwe ka odo nwa.
Mana ka ezi ife kpatala ndị mmadụ ji akwado onye ọbụla evlọ si na-eje Mauritius ije zuo ike. Gịnị na-emezi ebe a?
Because Ima ihe merie bụ no because of many people amara ka obodo si adi. So no ndụ no ebe anụnwa anara agwa ndị mmadụ eziokwu ọghọtago. So onye nwa bụ ihe na-eme ndụ be anyị. Sọsọ ihe obodo anụnwa sọsọ ihe ọ dị mma ya bụ like etu isi kwuo kịta ịbịa zuru ike ọghọtago. Obodo abụrụ obodo a na-abịa anọrọ a na-agba mbọ. No ịbịa zuo ike. Mana ndị mmadụ ndị be anyị n'ọjọọ ihe a na-achọ ka a na-anapụ ndị mmadụ ego. Adị agwa ndị mmadụ eziokwu. Because over many people try but obodo a true one. But I gba mfasị ha na nnekwu ihe etu obodo si dị na nnekwu because obodo a na bụ no obodo ndị enwere ihe eji abata obodo no ịbatazie wee suolu gị na kpali gị iji wee bata nke a bụrụ ịgba visa mana ndị be anyị na-anapụ ndị mmadụ ego sịba na a na-emeleba visa na a na-emeleba nka asị because o mere m ọ ka m ji bata ọ ka m bataziri obodo ka m bịa chọfụta na nna eke ihe si wee dị n'obodo ọkụghọtago
na ekwibe nji azụ gị ive nwa bụ vasago m isi sasịa m isi si na ebe anwa na-eme ịghọtago mana amara m nke bụ eziokwu sị ka m jụọ gị na ịbụ ọkwụ m na ị ga-agwa m nke bụ eziokwu mana anụwo m ive i kwuru
ebe nwa bụkwa ichi izu ike ịbata ebe bịa zuo ike ndị obodo a nwere ihe ọbụla dị ka visa eji agbata obodo a no on arrival ka ha na-esu.
Thank you very much.
Just the only thing na wụrụ ịkwụ ụgwọ họteelụ gị, ịkwụ ụgwọ ụgbọelu gị, ịkwụchakwara anya jos ị na-abatakwara n'obodo iwere iwelele kpali gị bataba obodo ịbalutezie esuolu gị ya ọkwụghọtago o nwere ihe ka ije kwụwa ụgwọ visa ma ọkwụ sọsọ ụgwọ họteelụ gị na ụgwọ ụgbọelu ka ị akwụ ọgụcha.
All right, my brother, please go ahead. Ndeo, I love your language so much, you have no idea, and that's why I wanted you to speak. I love it, you have no idea. Thank you. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. I really thank you people for what you are doing. Now, Moody's was ever I no matter how to Obodosi we have an IPOB member over there. Or the possible moon is what because him and
you want to do. I want to get a asking a neighbor. You don't need to name him. Okay.
Okay. So ima ndo anyị nọkwa obodo a anyị nwekwa IPOB IPOB this thing no kama na anya ịma wanye rile nne and ị na-agwa ndị be anyị si ha ba ha bịa male etu ibe si aga ha na-asị ibe a na-eme na serafugodi ya na Biafra anụ ha na-ekwure na ọma ọkwa ihe a na-eme na ndị be anyị ha etiri onwe this year yes ndị be anyị ha etiri onwe fa bet na ihe a na-ekwu okwu ebo no so nwere obodo ha etiri onwe fa ọkwụghọtago onwere obodo ehe echiri onwe fa mana ịbata iwe na-amụta etu ire ga-esi wee dị ka iwe nyere aka wee mee ihe ka ọ dị mma ọkwụghọtago ọ bụrụ ịnọlụ n'ezi na-ekwu na ibe adịrọ mma na ibe adịrọ mma ka ọ bụrụ ịnọzela ebe a na-eti na ọ dịrọ mma na ọ dịrọ mma ka ezi ka esi ya emie ka o wee dị mma ọ ịbata iwe nyere n'aka wee mee nya o wee dị mma bikọs ịnọlụ n'ezi ahụ wee na-eti na ọ dịrọ mma na ọ dịrọ mma na ọ dịrọ ka mgbe ọ ga-eji wee dị mma ọkwụghọtago na mana anyị kene Chineke itinye anya n'obodo a kịta ndụ si na ha bụ ndụ Naijiria juru eju n'obodo a ngwaga na mmadụ na-anọ anwụọla n'obodo a under just 2 months mmadụ na-anọ ndụ anyị 3 people ka enili n'obodo a sọsọ ofu onye
gịnị meziri
onye nke izizi asị nọ ama m ibe asị merie afọ okorie ndụ nya na ya na-abụ because most of the people n'obodo a nwere ndụ ji akwụkwọ so onye ọbụla na-ezo ezo mana ụlọ ọgwụ n'obodo a bụ free na ị nwere akwụkwọ ma ọ na ị nwere akwụkwọ ha iruo n'ụlọ ọgwụ adị ajụ gị weta akwụkwọ gị ọkwụghọtago ụlọ ọgwụ obodo a bụ free so ifu na anyị nwa bụ ndụ mụnwa na enwere m akwụkwọ njinọrọ obodo a beta na eje ụlọ ọgwụ jee nene onwe m arụ ọkwụghọta na-eneta onwe m anya ọkwụghọtago na so mana ndụ mmadụ jizi maka because of ụjọ na because of na o nwere akwụkwọ na o mere nke nwa bịa mee ihe dịrị anụnwa na-atụ ụjọ enweghị isi ọkwụghọtago na so onye nke ọzọ n'afọ korie ọsị o jikwa wee mekwe nke etu a nke chịkọgide aka ya ihe a onye nke a nwụrụ dị ọdawa mbụ nọ na asị nkịta na-achụ ya ọsọ ụwagwalụ ka ọ gbafụrụ nkịta jeje amụ moto kugbuo onye nke ọzọ bụ nọ na ka esi wee asị nọ ka ekiwe mere na ọ dana na mmiri na ọkwa ka oje ba na-eme pati n'ụgbọ onye nke last one nwụrụ kịta na ba na-eme pati n'ụgbọ enyi ya nwoke so na mmiri je na-egwu mmiri ya na onwe ya ka ọ so na ama ma ọ sụrụ isi n'okwute n'ime mmiri ọṅụgoro mmanya too much etu ahụ ka onye nke ahụ si wee na onye nke ngwa another person amazi mmiri asị na ọnya gburu onye nke that is many stories mgbe jụọ aba na-eme Nigeria meeting n'obodo a mgbe jụọ basịba otu anwụra wee na-eme Nigeria meeting n'obodo ibele adịghị emu you people are not ashamed ibele anaghị eme unu chi na unu bụ ndụ Naijiria iwe na afụtawasị m na ma bụ onye ebe na onye Biafra ka mba asị m kedu passport ị na-use nsị yes I can use any passport that I'm using Nigeria passport does not mean that I'm a Nigerian or that I'm using British passport but that does not mean that I'm a Briton ọkwụghọtago na I'm a Biafran this is me I'm a Biafran and that is what I'm saying anywhere I go I'm a Biafran and I'm proud of it saying that I'm a Biafran since I find out who I am and my lineage and my distance I stand on it that this is what I am. Whether more Bialatao, whether more take 20 years, where Biamon take this is what I am. Or who are go now? So, in several one name Biafra meeting now. Unu make the Biafra Nigerian meeting, unu make the Nigerian meeting, what do you know now? Umore Kunu Panagango, Umore Kendo Nigeria Piamushu, Unwa Keke, she make a Panagonia, Une never in an obodo. So, so young cake and do Bajika Diapal, a Panagia. You people are not ashamed, even idea moon. Man, I want them, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Even name, and make this radio Biafra both morning and even Manolo here for them, both morning and night. On a manner in what time when up. Or better abroad my problem because abroad who would man up. Or just it to negi and atomoto and even a kunya and atomoto.
Thank you very much.
Where's our only market women? I can rap all those things. Even sometimes aga nnechi ọ na-agba m anya mmiri biko maazị ụmụ ihe nchọ ka m na-akparị ya mana ọ bụrụ ihe m na-ekwu n'ikuku ọ bụrụ ihe m na-arakwuo n'ikuku
na-evi ga-eme akwị nọ na Facebook nọ na Facebook ngwanụ titelụ m edemede na Messenger Mike Biafra Obi Mike Mike Biafra Obi
chekwe ka m bịa ka nje search anya kịta anụnwa because
inwe ka detu emesi search bazie Mike Biafra Obi ya idelu m ive ka anyị kpaa jisike ndewo. All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Yeah. Thank you very much. I don't know if you people understand why Radio Biafra is the best. Radio Biafra is where our people come on air and they tell you how they feel. They tell you what is happening in their life. You know, they see this radio station or this platform, if I may put it that way, as a therapy. It's a therapy when you are so stressed, frustrated, confused in life, even in what you are doing or where you are overseas, and you need to fellowship with your people. You need the words of wisdom, the words of encouragement. Radio Biafra is a place to be because it is the voice of the voiceless. It is the best. It is the first. It is the last. And that is exactly what's just happened now. I love the language. People from Anam, Umuleri, Aguleri, you know those areas. I love their language. I used to have a good friend here who was from that area. And one day he called me. And I think that is the day I started picking up interest in that language. He called me because he left his wife and children back home in the zoo. And he came to this country, South Africa. And then after a while, he said to me that he wants to go home. And this is what he said to me. He called me. And you know one thing about people from that area, when they want to talk to you, they don't care if you understand the language or not. They will just talk to you. You must understand. He called me and said, Ikechukwu Onuoha. Even now, I give I'm too evil, manarama choku. Mananga Bianaba, Makanala Prunya no. Imale Nas and Wolive. I don't forget that, and of course I fell in love with that language, and so is all the Biafran language. We are great people. We are so much endowed. God really blessed us with so many things that we need to be proud of, and this is why we need Biafra to help us to address this whole issue, to help us address this whole separations from our family and what have you. My time is really running, has run out. Absolutely, I need to close this program, but my goodness me, the call won't stop coming. And of course, I just love this because it is Radio Biafra. It is our platform. I don't know. I need to close now. It's 2 minutes. I will give this person 1 minute because I believe Mazi Ikechukwu is back again. He is back healthy and alive, and I thank God for his life. He is a veteran. He is a man I respect, and I thank God for his life, for the fact that he has seen it all, and yet he is continuing strong in this struggle. You know, when you hear his voice over the radio, he has been around. He has seen it all, and he is still wasting strong. All right, let me take this last call, and then we go. Caller on WhatsApp, please, 1 minute. In 1 minute, please go ahead.
Okay, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, Onuoha.
Thank you very much. You know, the problem we have is that some of us, we didn't come from a good background, a family where your father is rich. I'm so talented. I can speak a lot of languages. In Biafra land, if I speak in Bise, you would think I came from there. Ozobolo, that's where I served. If I speak Ozobolo, one thing about me is once you talk to me, you're close to me, and you speak your language, I pick it up right away. I start speaking your language. It's a talent. But you see, if it is in a family whereby you have that luxury of expressing your talent, then you will be somebody immediately in life at early stage. But because most of us have to abandon the so-called talent and pursue money to take care of our siblings because we're the first son of the family. This is what Biafrans are going through all over the world. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, honestly, you speak perfectly. No, just being a quick, when you are speaking, I thought maybe you are from that place, but not know that you are from Imo, completely. Let me introduce myself quickly. Fellow Biafran, my name is Ifeanyi Chukwu Ebo from Ban. I am a deputy coordinator of the best zones in Madrid, Zone 5. Yeah.
No, go ahead. Your line went off, but it's back. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm speaking. Am I coming out?
Yes, you're coming out now.
So
yes, you are fine.
I'm a deputy coordinator of Zone 5, San Christopher, Los Angeles, the best zone so far we can talk in Madrid. Maz, let me ask you one question, Mazi.
By all means.
When someone refuses to take an oath which everyone has been taking, an indigenous people of Biafra, he has taken oath before you have sworn in before you become an indigenous or an indigene. That person that refuses to take that oath, what do you think that he has in his mind or her mind?
All right, Mazi, can I beg you to repeat that question again, please, if you don't mind? Go ahead.
All right, like myself now, I am a deputy coordinator in Zone 5.
Yes.
We took oath in Zone 5. Before I become an indigenous person, I took oath, which Nnamdi Kanu has said that we must take oath.
All right.
And we took again twice.
Okay.
But someone refused to take oath and claiming that he is is an indigenous person. He refused to take oath. What do you think that person is?
All right.
Can you tell me how take oath? Compare with someone who take oath.
Okay, all right.
What do you think that he has in his mind of not taking that oath?
All right, Mazi, but I'm going to answer you with myself. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. You know me better. When I came back from Israel, all right, before I go to Israel, actually, I took an oath in IPOB South Africa, Johannesburg. When I went to Israel and I came back, I went to the meeting of IPOB Johannesburg. They said to me, you must take oath again because I've been away for a long time. Quietly and simply, I took an oath. I did not object. Now, because of my business and study, whatever, I did not attend meeting for 3 times. I went back again for the same IPOB Johannesburg. They said, no, the rules say if you haven't been in the meeting for 3 times, you will take an oath again. Now, I took an oath again. That is the 3rd time Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha took an oath. Now, if people really understand what it means to be a freedom fighter, that's why I say to you, some people are not really born for this. They are not meant for this. They are here by wrong, I think they misrode or something, you know, because if you understand what freedom fighting is, you can take oath every day. It does not take away anything from you. So that's how I will approach this question, because I don't know what this person has in mind. But whatever it is that he has in mind, you know, he did not make a right decision. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I love your question. You are really a lawyer, or a would-be lawyer. Understand me? Gemonte, let us call a spade a spade. Someone did not take oath. Simon must take oath for us, honestly speaking, before he become what he is.
All right, Mazi, Gemunti. Let's not go there. Let's not spoil our good program today with people that does not really contribute much, you know, to our discussion today, please. I think we've answered the question. I say, you understand? So let's leave it at there. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you very much. Let me go to the last one now.
Go ahead, please.
No matter what, if you like, call it glucose. If you like, call it glucose D. They are the same thing, honestly speaking. Just like the question you ask us, or you answer us to guard our decision, jealous, Biafra jealous. Yes, is just like as you are a father now, and your children refuse to call you a father, and start calling another person father, how would that person feel? That is exactly why we must guard Biafra jealously.
Absolutely.
Honestly speaking. Thank you, my love.
Thank
brother.
you very
I don't want
much.
to waste your time. God bless you. I love Biafra. All hail Biafra.
Thank you very much. Of course, we must continue. I think we have done justice to it, to the business of the day, and that is the business of Biafra, the business of the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra. We have said it all, and of course, you have heard it all. And of course, we are going to leave it there. And I want to thank you once again for your time. It has been a long one indeed, but you have been patient enough, and you have been with me all through. I say, may Elohim Okike Abiama bless you all. And as we continue to guard and and protect this struggle jealously, waiting for the return of the Master. May Elohim strengthen us. May Elohim guide and protect us. Remember when Moses went to the mountain to get the 10 commandments, there were people who went through, or rather followed, the golden image that Aaron made for them. There were also people who stood their ground, the keeper of the gates, the Levites. They did not soil their garments. They waited for Moses because they know that Moses must come back, and they guided that, journey from Israel, of course, to the promised land. They guided it jealously. And then, of course, when Moses returned, they actually reap their reward. I'm here today. I come na gazi zigzag. My brother, in 30 seconds. In 30 seconds, please. In 30 seconds.
Mazi Ikechukwu, good afternoon from Biafra land. Mazi Ikechukwu, good afternoon from Biafra land.
Please, your 30 seconds is finished. Go ahead.
My name is Mazi Philip Okpo. I am calling from Aba.
I can hear it in your. I can hear from your beginning. Before you even say you are calling from Aba, I can hear it from your voice. Go ahead.
Mazi, I started from the beginning of your program. The program is very sweet. The topic you started with, the jealousy of our struggle, how to get it. In fact, whatever that is very precious, you must use it carefully. No matter what it takes, you must make sure that nobody takes it out from you. And I support your program today.
Thank you very much.
Bless you.
And bless you too.
Bless each and everyone. Mazi, please, I want to request. I've been lamenting on your line and other people's line during our brother Mazi Ike Peters. I pray that God will strengthen him more and more as he's coming out again.
You say?
Our radio here in Aba, the level of epilepsy of our radio here in Aba is unbearable. I beg of you, let those people that are handling our radio here in Aba should take precaution.
What is the problem?
Our radio
what is the problem? What exactly is the problem? Mazi, what is the problem?
Sorry, sir.
Yes, what is the problem with your radio in Aba? What is the problem?
Our radio here in Aba is not talking. It's not talking.
Yeah, you see why I ask you what is the problem. It means and I say epilepsy. So most of us I want to break off. So I'm saying it is not talking. I think that is okay. All right. As I'm talking to you now, I am actually sending a message to the person who will actually look into it, and then I'm sure he will get back to me. I've just sent a message right away. Thank you very much for reporting that to us. And I think Onitsha also is not talking. So, and I will send a message to somebody who will address that. Thank you very much.
All right. There's another information, but I don't want to pass it on. I will go to your line.
It's fine. Facebook. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Let's leave it at there. And I thank you once again. May Elohim bless you. As I'm signing off here, my name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha. From me from here, it is good day.